Okay, I think everything's set up. I think we're good. Oh, I have to test YouTube. Oh my, oh my. Yo, Korean Duder, what up, dude? How you doing? Is my mic working? Let me check. Yo, okay, yeah, it is, okay. What's up, Korean Duder? How you doing? How you feeling, dude? You're about to come with me, Korean Duder. We're making coffee. I was working on stuff before this. I'm like low-key kind of late. Well, not late, but you know what I'm trying to say. Let's see how I'm taking you with me. Let's go. Let's go, Korean Duder. All right, remote camera feed. I don't know if I've... Yo, who's Skyer? What up, dude? How you doing? How you feeling, Skyer? How's your Tuesday? Oh, yeah. Hydrate and stretch. I got you. That's actually what I'm gonna... I forgot to get water. That's actually what I'm gonna do right now. Oops. Start. Okay. I'm gonna put this right here for now. I gotta do this real quick. Cute, what up, Cute? How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling about what's up, dude? How you been, Cute? Pancorn says, what's up, Pancorn? How you doing? I am unfortunately on the way up to Flagstaff right now to help my brother move back in for college. I do not like being in the car. I feel you on that. Do you get car sick? I always get super car sick whenever I do like long car rides like that. But here, I'm taking y'all with. We're gonna make coffee real quick. And Cute says, tired, but we ball. All right, yeah. This is my my remote setup. I brought my. I can see still see the chat. I brought my what's it called? I brought my iPad with me, so I can see the chat right here. But Skyer says good. Sorting through a bunch of homeboy. Oh my god, homebrew Game Boy ROMs. That's what's up, dude. All right, we're making coffee. Well, Sky, how do you hold up? How do you keep all your ROMs, Skyer? Do you keep them like in a low-key? I'll keep some of mine in Google Drive. But otherwise, yeah. Do you have like any favorites too? I have like a pretty fat Game Boy ROM collection. If you ever, yeah, I mean, hit up your boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here's my coffee cup. What's funny is I won this at the last job I worked at. This like Yeti tumbler thing, because I wrote the best AI prompt. Because they were trying to get us to all use AI back when I was still working in tech. So I'm like, who can write the best AI prompt? And I did. So I won this cup. Dan Court says a screen and a screen and a screen and a screen. Yeah. Yeah, I did this just so I can like be late to stream. Hey, Logan, what up? Yo, the GOAT is live. Dude, the stream title, Logan, I've been listening to Underscore's new album like 24/7. It's been pretty wild. Hopefully you can see me like this. Oh, no, I have the back camera on. Hopefully, can I see myself? What do I look like? Can I flip the camera? Is it too late? It is not. Wait, no, oh, there I am. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, I'm making coffee real quick. And Cute says I got a coffee mug for Christmas at my job, you know, instead of a bonus or whatever. Oh, I hate when they do that. And they're just like, oh, rather than give you money, how about we just give you something that is dumb? You know what I mean? But yeah. And then Pancorn says, okay, goodbye. Looking at my phone makes me feel sick. More than, but I want to say, oh, thank you for saying hi, Pancorn. I appreciate you, dog. Yeah, I was asking you like if you get car sick, because I would get super sick trying to read the chat, and you know what I mean. So yeah. But dude, take it easy, have fun in Flagstaff, Pancorn, and yeah. And Logan says, bro, I just had the best worst day of my life. What happened? What made it the best worst day? Yeah, I got my stevia. Not sponsored. Oh, I got I got a bowl of water too. But yeah, dude, right before this, I'm like a couple minutes late because I was working on the live set from Octave 1. And I don't know what made me do this, but there's one song with like a crazy bass line on it called Emerald Hunter. And when it came on, I like flexed, and my arm is like so big, dude. Like, I don't know what I did, but I flexed harder than I think I've ever, because I was excited playing the song. Dude, I was like, looked like Johnny Bravo, dude. I was like, holy shit. But yo, Zaku, what up, dude? Rodney Mullen's birthday was yesterday. Oh, that's sick. What does that make him that makes him a Virgo? Are we in Virgo season? We might be at the very end of Leo season. But yeah, that's cool. But how you doing, Zaku? The Cute says, I would think to be sponsored by coffee. Dude, you're telling me. I would love to be sponsored by coffee. That'd be crazy. And Zaku says, I'm at work. I feel it. Didn't you were talking about how your work's supposed to get better pretty soon, right? And Skyer says they keep their ROMs in a hard drive. Yeah, same. I'll keep some in the cloud and some on like a physical hard drive. I have like a fat hard drive, and what's funny is me and my buddies used to have like ROM sharing parties where we like bring all of our hard drives and like trade like ROMs. Like I think I had all of Game Boy Advance, and he had all of PlayStation, and we traded like, you know what I mean, like ROM collections. It was pretty funny. It's my homie David Newan. But if we count GBA, I highly recommend FRLG IPS. Really good for fire red hack with an ARG element. Oh, sick! Heck yeah. Or I highly recommend fire red leaf green IPS. Oh my god, it's little mouth. But yeah. Sick. Is it like a ROM hack, I guess you're saying? Yeah, fire red hack. And what is, I'll be honest, Sky, I'm kind of goofing. What does ARG stand for? Like, my bad if I'm not a real fan. I used to play hella ROM hacks though. Radical red, yeah, that'd be sick. Imagine. I think I put too much coffee in here a little bit. We ball. Like Green Dude was saying, we ball. No ARG, I'm silly. Or no, oh yeah. No, Radical, okay. Yeah, Korean Dude is also interested. We're both like, Skyer, put us on. And fake Pear Bear? What's up, dude? Good to see a fake Bear. Groovy, such a fan, brother. Greetings from Kansas. Come do a show here. Dude, that's sick you're in Kansas. What's it called? I want to visit Kansas. I knew someone that lived out there. But dude, hopefully one of these days, I'm just, I don't have the money to like tour right now. I don't have like, I'm completely independent, dude. It is all my credit cards doing everything. So, what's it called? But hopefully soon. I mean, like, stuff's been working out, you know what I mean? It's been like, still like ups and downs, but we've been surviving. So yeah, I would love to do a show out there. One of these days. Hopefully I'll find someone that can like partner with me on shows. That's kind of the goal. But dude, thanks for being a fan, dude. I appreciate it. Fake Pear Bear. Thanks for stopping by. Heck yeah. And Miss None, what up, what up? How you doing, dude? How you feeling? Cherry Cola says, yo! How you doing, Cherry Cola? How's your Tuesday? Oh, speaking of not being able to say things on YouTube, Logan, last night I did look through my YouTube chat. All the moderation stuff is disabled. I have no clue why it's like blocking some messages. I Googled it. I just could not figure out how to get it to stop. I think YouTube chat is just dumb. But I disabled like every moderation. It was already disabled. So there's nothing else I could turn off. I turned everything off already. So yeah. But let's read this story. Remember how I signed the Aries? Yep, I remember. I actually listened to them last night. Avalax. And well, the signing point was doing super well, but they had this group of AI artists trying to apply to my label, so I declined all of them. And then I got out of the class, and the moment I checked Instagram, my personal, we're all banned. Oh, dang. Dang, that's a bummer. Because all these AI artists, AI artists, whack. That's bull. I'm sorry, Logan, that's a bummer. Did they get banned because like they reported you, or like what happened? Was it like someone who just got like mad that you like denied them because they were an AI artist or something? That's weird. But yeah, give me more context, Logan. That's crazy you got banned. But Fake Pear Bear says, just keep pushing and persevering, man. Your music makes some people happy. Oh, thank you, Fake Pear Bear. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're just making it work. And we got a new album coming out next month, so I'm kind of like curious to see how that like changes the roller coaster. So yeah. But yeah, we're definitely keep pushing and keep persevering, man. I appreciate you, Fake Pear Bear. Thanks for the kind words. And Miss Nunn says, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. I'm doing good. Yeah, just been doing the same since Sunday for the most part. Now I'm just making coffee. I was gonna do it after stream, but then I was like, dude, I'm gonna be way too tired after. Well, I don't want to drink coffee too late, so yeah, I mean. But yeah, how are you doing, Miss Nunn? I'm doing well. Hope you are too. But Logan says the artist was even bigger than Avalax. I don't know if you heard of them. His name is Glitch Cat. 100K monthly listeners. Oh damn. No, I haven't heard of Glitch Cat. I'll check them out too. Yeah, future me when we watch the VOD. Check out Glitch Cat. But Cherry Cola says, Bone Kaiju! I know, yeah. Bone Kaiju, hey! We're almost done. I got all my ice and stuff. I just gotta add the almond milk. So yeah. And Logan says all the AI artists. You signed like 4 more artists? Okay, well sick. Well, I mean, you're making progress. These AI artists can't keep us down, dude. We're too strong. But spam report, yeah, that's a bummer. Discrimination. It's racist. That's crazy reporting for discrimination. That's so dumb, dude. I'm sorry, Logan. That's a bummer. I would be pissed. But hey, they couldn't stop you though. You got all those artists signed. And what's it called? And Skyr says ARG means alternate reality game. The hack involves going through a website that subtly guides you through the game and has its own story. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I like ROM hacks that have their own story. I forgot which one I played that had like a hella good story. But yeah, Pokemon ROM hacks that have the, I'll have to check this out. Heck yeah, Skyr, thank you. Thanks for the rec. Skaku, but Groovy Kaiju. I appreciate how well you listen to my words, Zaku. I feel like if I ever need like a, what do they do in the court? You know, when they like stenographer the stuff? I feel like you'd be perfect for doing that for me. But listen to No Rights Reserved. Okay, I'll listen to Glitch Cat No Rights Reserved. I got you. And thank you. Yeah, no worries, Skyr. Thanks for like, what's it called? Not spoiling, but I'll try and check it out when I watch the VOD. But Cute says, you know what's a bummer? There's this one artist whose music I really like and is genuinely made by them, but their cover art and promo stuff, parts of the video use Gen AI. I don't know how I feel about that. Should I listen to them because their music is real, but everything else isn't? Cute, if I were you, I would if you can and you don't feel weird about it, I'd maybe just send them a DM and be like, yo man, like I really like your stuff, but like I don't like the fact that you do this. You know what I mean? Just see what they say. Because I don't know, usually I feel like some people, they don't know that that's a problem. You know what I mean? But I feel like, I don't know, like this kind of happened to me recently because it was like the store I wanted to go to for their events. Oh, did I freeze? Oh no, I'm just lagged. Okay. But yeah, there was like a store I wanted to go to for like an event, right? And then what ended up happening is that they were using a Gen AI a bunch for like their event flyers and stuff, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to go to like an event where it has like a bunch of Gen AI flyers. You know what I mean? So what I did is I sent them an email, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just hear them out to see like, you know, if I could like help them out or something like that. They just never replied. So I was like, all right, cool. Well then, never mind then. So I don't know. I'm kind of team like, listen to them, give them the benefit of the doubt, but at least reach out to be like, hey, like, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? If you're comfortable doing that. And if they're like, oh man, like, you know, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but like, you know, if you're someone who appreciates my art and you feel like my art is less because of it, well then maybe I'll consider it. And then, you know, maybe you guys can like kind of, you know, grow from there. But if they're just like, I don't care, bro, then it's like, all right, well then you're kind of whack then. You know what I mean? I don't know. I say give them a chance. But of course that requires you to like go send an email. But yeah, or email or DM or something. But at least be like, explain yourself. You know what I mean? But Zaku says, yeah, I know the IG page was down. Shout out to Avalex though. I know she was the reason for at least one of those artists. Oh, that's what's up. Heck yeah. And Zaku says, I got a Pokemon Rocket version of my Steam Deck. That's what's up, dude. And Sky says, going as blind as possible for the Fire Red ROM hack. I got you. Heck yeah, Skyer. And who is it? Yo, what's up? How you doing? Who is it? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Tuesday? Oh, our sub goal was completed? Oh, whoever subbed, I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I was making coffee. Wait, does it say? Who did it? No, it just said that we just reached it for some reason. Okay, cool. All right, let me turn on the AC. It's hot. I live in Arizona. But who is it? Says meh, just another day. What's our blob scale? Who is it? Out of 10. And Cute says, I don't know how big they are, but I can try. They have like 22K listeners on Spotify. I don't know if you know them. They're called Zamia. I don't know them. But yeah, I mean, they probably have like an Instagram. If they have 22K listeners, I bet you could probably DM them and I bet they'd be like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I mean, but it's up to you, Cute. I mean, like, no pressure. I mean, honestly, it's completely valid to be like, I like your art, but I don't like you not like really packaging it correctly, because I feel like art is part of the story. So if that turns you off to it, I think there's nothing wrong with being like, eh. But I also think there's nothing wrong with like still listening. You know what I mean? It's up to you. It's more of like a personal thing, I think. But if it bothers you, then I think it's worth like DMing. But I think no matter what you choose, you're on the right, man. You know what I mean? So yeah. And Sky says, I can link your future reference. Yeah, Sky, if you don't mind, please link it. I think you're a mod, right? Yeah, I think you can drop the link, dude. You got the chat superpowers. But yeah, if you don't mind, Sky, I'd appreciate a link. And who is it? Says, oh 5 out of 10 blobs since I would spent the whole day cleaning my house, cleaning my floor. Oh, sick, heck yeah. What do you use to clean your floor? I just use like Fabuloso and like water. And my floors are pretty clean. I'm like pretty proud. For the first time, I had friends over and they were like, your house is so clean, dude. And I was like, yay. You know what I mean? So it's been like on a weekly cleaning schedule. Like it was like unprompted. They were like, your house is so clean. But pro tip, if you have friends over, just tell them even no matter how clean your house is, like, my bad, man, my house is a mess. Just so like you set the expectations low. So when they come and it's not that bad, it's like, oh wow. I thought this would be way worse. So then they feel a lot more comfortable. Even, yeah, that's a pro tip. Little psychological pro tip, if I may. One of my hacks. But yeah, we gotta pack some radical reptars. But who's it says none since it's carpet. Oh yeah, carpet. Dang. It took 3 hours of vacuuming and said vacuum was try to set on fire. Yeah, vacuums are hilarious. But it's kind of like a weird thing. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like every vacuum like it ends up like overheating. Yeah, as much as I like, carpet is so annoying to clean, but when you have it, it's really nice. Like I love walking on carpet, but I hate cleaning it. Hardwood floors are like kind of overrated because they get dirty way faster. But yeah. Also, yesterday was National Black Cat Appreciation Day. I think my post is still up. I made like a story post of Dio and Donut. And what's funny is that Donut, like I think cats are like, I love you so much if they show you their belly, because that means they like completely trust you. But what's funny is that Donut, whenever she like wants my attention, she'll just come up to me and like get on her stomach and be like, "Ah, come hang out with me." And I'll get close to her and she's like, "Oh, why are you getting close to me?" I'm like, "You invited me over." She's kind of funny. She's silly. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, that happened. But yeah, the big thing I'm hyped on is that I'm working on the live set. Hey, cool, sick. Skyr gave us the link. Thank you, Skyr. It's simply a day. What up, dude? How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Tuesday? But yeah, when I watch the VOD, I'll come grab the link because I could I'll just type it in. But yeah, I need Step 1 stuff or Radical Reptile stuff. I found out Logan says I found out most of the artists I signed are inspired by either Slayer, Kangar, or Glitchcat, and 2 Avilex, but that's just me and my boss, Lamau. Yeah, sick. That's cool. Yeah, I listened to Avilex. I wanted to tell you they sounded a lot like in my opinion, I mean, this is just, take it or leave it, but I thought they sounded like Daria Core-ish, but like they leaned a little bit more EDM, which I thought was pretty sick. Like, I feel like they found like a really nice balance between the two in terms of like genres, but like they're still their own like vibe. It's really nice. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, oh, hell yeah. And Peter, what up, dude? Mr. Kaiju, I've been good to see you, Peter. Thanks for stopping by. I've been a big fan for a few years. Just wanted to let you know your IG ads work, Lamau. Well, thank you. I get them all the time about your music is amazing. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate it, dog. I really appreciate it, Peter. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for letting me know. And thanks for being a fan for a few years. That's what's up, dude. I appreciate it. How's your Tuesday going? If you got a second, you're just stopping by to like drop some kind words. I appreciate it. But if you got a second, we start to how you're doing. It's simply a day. Says it's one of those challenging days. Crappy Tuesday, but we keep moving. How you guys? Oh, I mean, if I could ask them today, what's going on, dude? Is there anything I could do to help? I'll beat them up. I'll tell them. I got buff now too. I'll beat them up. But I'm doing good, dude. I just made coffee. And I'm filming the live set for Monster Tape 1. So I don't know. I was looking through it, and I don't know. I think it's gonna be the best live set I filmed yet. I just did the green screen for it, and I was like, oh shit, this came out really good. A lot better than I remembered. And I'm stoked to, speaking of the Peter with the ads, I'm stoked to chop it into ads too, because I think they're gonna look like, I don't know, just this time it looks a lot more engaging than even compared to the Monster Save 1 or Monster Save 0 one. So I'm like, yeah. But Kerbless Me, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Just got my CD, man. This is Peak. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad to hear it safe and sound. And yeah, I'm glad you like my music. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for grabbing it. It means a lot, dude. For real, for real. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Tuesday? Who's it says trying to get my soul back in my body after accidentally hitting my pinky toe on my computer. Oh, I hate that. What was wild is I don't know if I mentioned to you, it was like a while ago, but I broke my pinky toe skating not too long ago. That was tough. But yeah, whenever I hit my computer desktop, my pinky toe, I'm like, oh, dude. I feel like my soul leaves my body, like you said. All right, cool. We need these. Dun, dun, dun. And Kerbless Me had worked and hyped the whole day waiting to listen to. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear. Sick. Well, dude, I'm glad to hear that. You know, my music could have been a treat that you're like hyped for when you get off of work. And I'm glad to hear that it was all peak. And yeah, dude, that's so sick. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so hyped. Hey. I don't know. It's just nice because I know this happened to me a couple times where I've like bought an album. I was like waiting for somebody to get home from work so I can like finally have it. And it's like cool to be able to give that experience to somebody else. You know what I mean? So thank you, Kerbless Me. I appreciate it, dog. But I need tray cards. They are right here. Yep. Yeah, they are. Okay, now we're good. We can finally start doing what we gotta do. So video says, lol, nah, I wish though my lead CAD guy and the guy we work under for our contract need a slap. This is be getting blown up at work. Last change of my plans, bad driver is now the guy, full permission. Ooh. No, okay, yeah, so it's everyone else is being dumb. I feel that. So video. What's funny is I always talk to NetNavi. NetNavi also has like just a lot of trouble with like, as soon as I said him, he came on. Yeah, NetNavi has a lot of trouble with coworkers too. His coworkers, sometimes they'll tell me stories that are just like, dude, are you, oh my God. But real quick, Peter says, just started a new job. Once the paycheck hits, I'm excited to pick up some more of your music. Oh, thank you, Peter, hell yeah. Dude, well, congrats on the new job. If you don't want me asking, what's the new job? But dude, I'd be super honored to send you some more tunes, dude. Yeah, like no pressure, no rush, you know, make sure to enjoy the paycheck. And if it means anything, Peter, I've been watching a lot of like, my like special interest lately, for lack of better words, is like learning like ancient history, like, you know, like Islamic Empire. So we're talking like 800 AD, like the year 800. And I guess like back in the day, they felt like whenever you get a new job, the first paycheck, you have to like spend it on giving to somebody else. Like usually it's like you take your family out. So if I may, just, I guess it would be me, huh? But you know, it's not me. Maybe like take out like a partner or a family member. So I guess it's good luck. I don't know, just throwing that out there in case you need good luck. Just trying to be helpful. But yeah. But yeah. He was just said, I don't recommend the pant stubbing your pinky toe. Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, Suadale, a good example is NetNavi was telling me that at his job that this one dude, like older dude, because like NetNavi works in like accounting, like this older dude, right? He was like messaging NetNavi like, hey, you guys haven't paid our invoice yet, yada yada yada. And they were like, cool, yeah, what's the email? We'll pay it right now. And they'll send the email, and he paid it. And they were like, we never got the thing. And he's like, I emailed you the thing. And he's like, what is the email? And like he said it again, exact same email. Emails it again. Nothing happens. And then like it went on for a whole like 2 months. And the guy was like, hey, look, sorry, unfortunately I have to close your account because you guys haven't paid it. So then eventually NetNavi told their boss to yell at the other guy's boss. And the other guy's boss ended up sending back like a 100 email long chain. But at the very end, they were like, dog, you're sending them the wrong email. We've been telling you this for 2 months now. This is the other new email you need to send them. And the guy was like, oh, my bad. I've been arguing with this guy for 2 months because he couldn't read. It was crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Coworkers be on it sometimes just for no reason. It's like, bro, how do you work here, bro? Who hired you, bro? So yeah. Yeah, I've been kind of lucky. I feel like a lot of my coworkers I've ever worked with have always been pretty chill. What was kind of messed up though is I remember my boss, like I got hired at this one place, and there was this one engineer there, and she was cool. I thought she was super cool, and I helped her out with like code. Like I literally just got hired. I was only there for like a month, and like she asked me for help on something once, and I was like, cool, I helped her out. And then like a week later, she got let go because they said she wasn't good enough, and she like kind of like emailed me outside the fact like, hey, can we talk real quick? I was like, yeah, sure. And she's like, hey, so I got let go. Did you tell our boss I was like dumb? I was like, no. What the heck? That's crazy. Like I didn't know they let you go. I felt so bad. I literally just joined. And then I found out later on, we actually fired my boss because he was like just a total not good person. So I guess my boss fired her and then tried to make it seem like I was the one that complained when he was the one that complained about her. I was like, wait, what did I do? It was crazy. It was crazy. And I was like, this poor woman. I ended up like helping her out. I like gave her a bunch of LinkedIn stuff. Like, no, I thought you were sick. And I like gave her all these like, recommendations and stuff. She's like, oh my God, thank you. But yeah. But Roses, hi Roses, how you doing? Good to see you. I know, my bad, I left like right when you joined last time, Roses. But good to see you. How's your Tuesday? And somebody does, oh yeah, that's a neck slap. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely like, bah! Yeah. But Peter says it's a design role, making floor plans, CAD work limit. Hey, I feel that for convention to conference. Oh, that's pretty sick. Helps with CES and TwitchCon and name some big events. That's cool, dude. That's super sick. Yeah, I always wondered how they plan out. It's like warehouse space is just like one giant awkward shape. I was always curious on like how they plan. That's cool that you get to work in that. Do you get to go to like TwitchCon and stuff for free by any chance? Do you get like those kind of benefits, or is it like a haha? Yeah. We wish we got to do that, but yeah. Oh god, gosh darn it. Here we go. But somebody else says, the heck, that's messed up as well. I know, it was like super messed up. I was like, I don't know, I just felt so bad. And I mean, it's also like, you guys know my experience of looking the way I do in tech. So I think it was one of those moments again, but I was like, so yeah. And I was just saying I'd help her out. Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, I remember I sent her a few recs. I think I sent her name tag a few couple. I forgot what I did, but I remember I helped her. We had a whole talk, and I was like, "Yo, look, like, you need anything? Let me know." I like LinkedIn, whatever. So yeah. And somebody else says, yeah. And Rosa says, I don't feel like well, but it happens a lot. Oh my god, I don't feel well, but it happens a lot on my end of the morning. It was nice to sleep. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you start feeling better. Is it like because I don't know if it's you, but sometimes like I'll wake up, feel great, and then like I start to feel like I'm getting a cold, and then like it goes away. So hopefully it's like one of those like little, your white blood cells are like, hold up. Osmosis Jones pulls up. It's like, nah. Not today. But Suidos is scapegoating. Yeah, I think I totally got scapegoated. Like, how about we blame the new hire who doesn't look like the rest of us? So yeah. And Peter says, I wish I got to go for free. Lol. I'm remote. Most of my work is done before they get to the show. So, okay, well, I feel that. That's cool you get to work remote, though. It's kind of better, honestly. I'd rather work remote than go to TwitchCon. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's cool, though. Heck yeah. You got any remote work tips? I used to work remote because before I was doing like music full time, I was doing tech full time. So I worked a lot of like remote tech jobs. I think I've talked about remote tech tips before. Oh, mine is stand during all your meetings, so you just aren't sitting all day. So whenever you have a meeting, I always stand up. But Rose says it's stomach issues. Oh, but I'll be okay. I forgot today you were like, oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries on. Yeah, I mean, honestly, actually, I have something to admit to y'all. I mean, it's like maybe bittersweet news. But I mean, it's not bad. I mean, let me not. I always do this. I always say something like, I'm going to tell you bad news. Now let me talk for 10 minutes around the bad news to just build us anticipation. But first, let's get through this. Okay, stomach issues. I also have stomach issues this morning because you know how my new diet? Greek yogurt was on one of the things that was like kind of maybe, and I figured out how to make this super dank like Mexican Greek yogurt sauce thing. And I'm making tacos. It's so good, dude. So good. But the Greek yogurt, like it's like a small amount, even that's like, so I only have a little bit left and I can get rid of it. But yeah, but I don't know. I feel you on the stomach issues, Rose. I hope you feel better. And that does mean no more Greek yogurt. Who is it? I know, I'm super sad. I'm gonna try to buy lactose free, but we'll see. And Suedo says, standing while you're working remote, watching video, I mean, I'm doing meetings, helps with speaking. Yeah, it kind of does. I don't know, because it just makes me feel like I'm like, when I stand up and do meetings, it makes me feel like we're actually talking, like we're going on a walk together. Yeah, I mean, it makes me feel more social. When I'm sitting, it's like, I don't know, I feel like we're at like a party. I don't know, those are weird, but like, if I'm sitting and talking to you, like, we're kicking back. We're like homies. But if I'm standing talking to you, it's because we're professionals. You know what I mean? Oh, that makes any sense. But Peter says, stay clean and get dressed even when you don't have to, lol. Oh yeah, in terms of work at home, yeah. Definitely still dress like you're actually going to work, because there is something about that keeps you in the mindset of like, oh shit, I'm working right now. And if you have any, I'll take them happily. Yeah, I guess me and Simply Day, our team, just stand during your meetings just so you get out of your chair. That's my pro tip. And it says no. It says at least the yogurt was tasty. It was, yeah. I guess they make lactose-free yogurt, so I'll try that. But I think it's my stomach is more like doesn't like the milk proteins or something. So we'll see. Peter says too wild in Greek yogurt. Yeah, I know, right? But all the anticipation, the bittersweet news. So I think this is like 2 months from now. So I guess 2, 3. But I think we might. So not to be that guy, but I've been. How do I want to say this? How do I want to say this? I'll just say it. I'll say it the way I think is best to say it. For what? I know. I'm sorry. I'll just say it straight up. So I've been tracking all the numbers from the streams and stuff, and we kind of like plateaued, which is it's fine. It's completely fine. I'm not like numbers, blah, blah, blah. But the reason why I bring it up is because technically, I could be. No, I'm not stopping. Actually, I'm not stopping. I'm just gonna. I'm not stopping. Zaku. I'm not stopping. But I've been tracking the numbers, and pretty much there was like a thing where it made sense to stream and pack orders, but now at this point, yes, less often, Zaku. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm getting to. That's the point. But it won't be till like a month from now. But pretty much, it doesn't make. I found out it doesn't make as much sense to stream and pack orders like I originally did when we first started. But I really like hanging out with y'all. But I'm trying. The reason why I'm struggling to say this is because I don't want to be like, because the numbers say it's bad. But I'm also trying to say, I'm not trying to be too parasocial and be like, because I would miss you. But it's both, honestly. So I think after Monster 1 drops, we'll probably stream on Tuesday. I think we're just going to stream on Sundays. Because I want to keep up with y'all, first of all. Like, dead ass for real. But try not to be parasocial, but keep that ass for real. I'd be like, damn, when do I get to hang out with Sky and Super Day and Roses? You know what I mean? So it's part of that. But it's also part, yeah, does that make sense? I'm just a forewarning. So in like 2 months-ish, we might stream Sundays only, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. But yeah. And my bad to bounce around so much Saku, especially. But because I don't want to be like, oh my god, like, because I'm just a dude in a box on a screen until I play shows, you know what I mean? But yeah. But and plus I just like being able to wake up on Sundays and just only pack orders and hang out. So yeah. But yeah. But that's what I want to say. So as the day gets closer, I'll remind y'all. But so we're gonna keep normal schedule till then. But yeah. Thanks y'all. I appreciate it. Peter says you need. Yeah, I've had lactate, Peter. But I thought I was lactose, but I have IBS. I found out, and it's like a different stomach thing. I think I can handle lactose. It's like other stuff in milk, like milk proteins. I think my stomach struggles with, because I've tried lactose pills and it still doesn't quite do it. You know what I mean? So yeah. And Peter says, we love you too, Mr. Groovy. You gotta do it. Oh, thank you, Peter. Send love back to you, dude. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. And Rosa says, to be fair, I'll help you focus on packing, so I respect it. Thank you, Roses. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, just because, what was I trying to say? But yeah, like, pretty much, like, because it, if you look at this stuff, if I could give you the spreadsheet, you'd be like, oh, I see what you're saying. But yeah. So I think it's a bit of that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, but yeah, it's just because what I do when I'm not streaming, I just put on like YouTube videos and I can just lock in. Like I just put on like Daria Core and just like, I don't know, for some reason I don't know, my brain works faster. But Michael says, yo, question, been wondering about this for a while. What DAW do you use for monster tape? Shit. Hey, thank you, Michael. Well, first, thanks for stopping by, Michael. Thanks for, hanging out. Hope your Tuesday's going good. I use FL Studio. I've been using FL Studio since I was 14 years old, and I'm 31 now. So, for 17 years. So, yeah, if I did the math right. No, 15 years. I don't know. One of those. There's maybe people in chat that were born when I started using FL Studio. Oh my god, dude. But yeah. And who is it says, so prepare in November, got it? Yeah, probably like middle of October. Because keeping it real, I want to keep doing the 2 days a week, because when Must Save 1 drops, I already know it's going to be insane. I don't know. I feel it in my bones. It's going to be like, everyone's going to come into chat and be like, the album was so good. Or hopefully they're like, everyone in the chat be like, album was so good. So I want to be able to be like, yeah, for that. So yeah. And Subido says, it's all good. Love you guys too. Oh, heck yeah. And Peter says, are you coming to Dallas soon? I wish, Peter. Yeah, I was telling someone earlier that everything Groovy Kaiju wise all runs through my own credit card. So because of that, even shows, when I used to do shows, it used to all be my own. And right now I'm like, I don't got the money right now to be touring, but hopefully soon. I don't know. Things are going good. Hopefully someone will find, if I could find like an event partner, that would be perfect. So I definitely will let you know, Peter. If you're supposed to hear my email thing, you will 100% know. And if it means anything too, I think Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio, or no, Dallas, Houston, and Austin. Like it's like my 2 biggest cities for Groovy are LA but technically I would even say Dallas more than LA because LA is so spread out. So I think Dallas is the #1 Groovy Kaiju city. So if I'm gonna go, it'd probably be to you. I'm not gonna lie, Peter. If I were to like leave to like go somewhere for a show, you know what I mean? Unless it's like someone else were like, hey, come play with us. But like if I'm doing a Groovy Kaiju show, it's like you know what I mean? So yeah. But Keely Kyle, real quick, answer their question. No, this is live. This is a stream of me live doing this right now. So yeah. And Rosa says, it's been very sweet though. Thanks for streaming twice like that. Oh yeah, of course. Will you consider bringing Tuesday or Friday back over the other days, or will it be safe for Sunday? I'm down for any day of the week, honestly. I'll be honest though, Roses, just from like my life. I don't know why, but Sunday, though, like when I wake up on Sundays, I'm like, cool, I'm packing orders all day today and streaming. It's just, I don't know, my brain likes Sunday. But if you twist, if enough people were like, nah, dude, do Tuesdays only, you can twist my arm for, But I want to do 1 day a week. But any day, I don't mind what day of the week it is, I guess, for the most part. But I kind of like, because the big thing is, Roses, keeping it real, I love telling I can't Sunday, man. Like, I got to stream. I don't know why. I love having Sunday just to be in my house. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let's keeping it real. So, yeah. But I'd be down to do another day if it, you know what I mean. But Zoc says, play Ramble On by Led Zeppelin. I know, dude, I'd be rambling. I don't know how to feel bad. But yeah. But Keely says, you still skating? Oh, my bad, Skip. Yeah. Skate on Saturday, my buddy Trey. I don't skate like I used to, but I still skate for sure. And somebody else says, we will be there. Oh, thank you, somebody. Hell yeah, dog. I appreciate you, dude. But yeah, it's hard to, what I mean. And even if I don't know, Sundays doesn't work for anyone, like you can hit me up on email anytime. Like you can talk to me whenever. So I just be like, I don't know, because I feel like we've all talked so much over the stream. I'd be like, what's up? You know what I mean? So yeah. But Peter says, woohoo, I'll be there. That's so exciting. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I mean, one of these days, like Groovy's kind of like, we'll see. It's still waiting for what's it called? We're still growing, but I feel like it's coming. It's coming together, thankfully. But somebody else says, I feel like Sundays are the days to wind down and prepare for the week. I wouldn't mind. Okay, sick. Yeah, because that's another thing too. Is I kind of feel like most. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing, but Sundays are like my I'm chilling today. So I'm glad to hear you wouldn't mind it, Simply Dale. And Rosa says, well, me too. Sundays are my alone day, especially since the day before Monday is just a day. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that's a human nature thing. So I feel like that would be the day you'd want to just be like, yeah, it's Sunday evening. I ate dinner. Let me throw on, see how Groovy's doing. But call it there. Plus, I feel like most like other, because I know some people here like to watch other streamers. I feel like Sunday's kind of like a lull day anyways. So it's kind of, I mean, I don't know how streaming magic works, but yeah. But Marcolo, dude, what's up? Do you ship all your albums, or does it depend on where it's being sent to? So it used to depend, but now I do all of it myself. I used to have like a warehouse partner guy, like he was like a friend technically, and they lived in Iowa, and they would do like certain orders, like they would do half, I would do half, but now it's all me again because I couldn't afford the warehouse anymore. But instead, I like took that money to send it to Kimberly, I guess, for lack of a better word. So another team, but they do all digital stuff. So yeah, someone even came by last stream and was like, yo, Kimberly, help me get my order. But yeah, it's all me. My bad. But yeah, so if you ever order something and you want me to like draw a duck or something, just if you catch me before I ship it out, I'll do it. So yeah. But somebody else says the calm before the storm, to say the least. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sundays are my calm before the storm for sure. I even made it like fun enough on that exact note. Mondays are like my accounting days. Like, okay, how did we do last week day? So I like to use Sunday to just kind of pack orders, and then Monday is another like chill day, and then I get to do all the fun stuff Tuesday through Saturday. Well, actually, keep it real. Well, that's another thing too. Is just what am I trying to say? Yeah, because it used to be like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I was like stuck packing orders and streaming. So it's I kind of want the Tuesday back, because even today, you know, Monster Save 1, I haven't like made an official announcement yet, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta like for streaming right now, which I'm not like complaining about, but you know what I'm trying to say. I like need to, yeah. So I just wish I had more time to work on other stuff. If that makes sense. Because even just like 1 hour makes the difference with how packed the schedule gets doing groovy stuff. So yeah. Who is it? Sundays for me is struggling with guitar practice. That's cool. You're learning guitar. What songs can you play so far? Who is it? Emerson says, I have a good question. Did that one guy not show up last Sunday? I only asked because I had a goofy encounters like that on my friend stream. Oh, you're talking about, no, they didn't. You're talking about, I know you're talking about. I don't want to blast them, but yeah, I know you're talking about. They didn't, thankfully, yeah. I was like, one guy. I know you're talking about. I just want to, you know what I mean? I think they were just really young. I think, you know, they're just like killing me in it. Trying to troll. Which is fine. But yeah. Roses is good. I'm just cautious over my experience. I feel that, Roses, yeah. Heck yeah. Simply there, Taking Back Tuesday. The band, yeah. The band you're talking about, it's funny. Yeah, who's it says Chicago Street Player? That's what I'm working on right now. Oh, sick, heck yeah. I know the band Chicago. I don't think I've heard that song though. I'll have to look it up after this. And who's it says, dude, I know, yeah. Future me may watch the VOD, listen to Chicago Street Player. Who is it says I'm missing out? For sure, I'll definitely check it out. And Peter said, this is my first stream, but I'll be back on Sunday for sure. Oh, sick, Peter. Heck yeah. Yeah, feel free to pull up whenever. I've been, one thing for sure, I have been consistent. I think we've only ever missed like 2 streams for like friend reasons. Otherwise, every Sunday, no matter what holiday it is, we've been here. Actually, I think Thanksgiving might have taken a break, but still. But yeah. What Peter says, street sounds coming through my mind. Hey, heck yeah, dude. Street sounds coming through my mind. And Zaku says all the kids know because of the sample. Oh, sick, okay. I'll have to check it out. Street Player lyric? Sick, sick. Yeah, I'm out of the loop. I'm excited to listen to this song afterwards. Yeah, I've never been to Chicago. Speaking of Chicago, I want to go to Chicago hella bad. That's another place, Peter. I think if I were to tour, I can look it up actually. So something you don't have to pay that much for it because I mean I guess I'll just keep it real. I'll keep it real for Zaku's sake. So because Shopify, it'll show you where all your orders are going. So I have like a map of what cities people have Monster Tape Zero. I don't know if I ever said this. I don't know if I ever shared this on stream. I mean, I can't share the map because I don't have the screen share thing, but I can tell you right now, if I were to tour, it's crazy because it's actually Google Maps with a bunch of pins and like it'll like group them, so I like know the exact thing. Like in LA County, actually no, well, yeah, like there is about 1,500 Monster Tape Zeros in LA County as of today. CDs just floating around. And in Dallas, we have 509. But like right next to it in whatever city this is, Fort Worth or something. Oh, my bad. I don't know Texas. I don't know Texas that well. Oh my God, what is going on? Okay. Yeah, there's about like 90, I would say about closer to 600. But yeah, but Texas is kind of silly in that it's like, and that was wrong, my bad, Peter. It's Houston that has, well, actually, no, Dallas debatably has more. Houston and Dallas are neck and neck. So yeah, I don't know if you have a preference between Houston and Dallas. Isn't that like a 2-hour drive? Like when, Peter, do you know when bands come out there, do they like do both or do they just do one or the other? I've never been to Texas. But I'm sorry, Marcolo. Does the vinyl include a digital copy? I'm still trying to figure out what player to get. Yes, they all come with digital versions. So yeah, it'll come with a digital copy. So yeah, if you wanted to grab it, I can go ahead and you can listen to it like immediately, like literally as soon as you buy it, it sends you a YouTube link and an MP3 and I think like a SoundCloud. Like so you have like multiple places to listen to it. Like as soon as like in the checkout screen, and then I'll ship you the vinyl like ASAP. But yeah, my bad, Marcolo. I was like, look at my little map. Rose says, wow. Yeah. I know, isn't that wild? It's funny because like sometimes my mom's like so like I only like she's interesting in that she like only thinks like she's never left her hometown. It's like to her like the other outside world does not exist outside of her hometown. You know what I mean? So I'm always like, hey mom, like there's like this many orders going here. She's like, I don't know. But as soon as I'm like, I shipped an order out to our hometown the other day. She's like, wow, you must be famous. But as soon as it's our hometown, she's like, wow, that's crazy. Someone on that street bought your album. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, it's like all these people in Atlanta. She's like, oh, I don't care. But yeah, she's kind of silly. But Logan says, I cannot be more convinced that Avalax is not one of the most goated people. First follow for my new music. She clarified that nothing happened between us. It was a false ban to her fans. Okay. I think EDM future are just pure goated. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Forgot House, Dark or Big Way, but I just think all artists in this just go. Yeah. Because I feel like. Hey, oh, Mark. Oh my God, Mark. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate it, dude. Hell yeah. But yeah, I guess to finish what I was saying real quick, I'll print that for you right now, Mark. We'll pack it together right now. And let me know, Mark, if you got the downloads. It should be on the checkout screen, and you get an email if you're still watching. I don't know if you like two screens, but yeah. But yeah, Logan, I think it's I kind of call all these music scenes like even though it's like Vaporwave versus Dariacore versus, I think we're all just internet music. That's what I usually call it. Christ, the Vaporwave artist Christ. He has a term for it. I forgot what he called it, but yeah. But I feel like all of us like internet music people, we're all just a bunch of kids. I mean, even though I'm 31, we're a bunch of kids just making music, dude. You know what I mean? We're all just like outcast kids that didn't want to make like country or rock and roll. At the end of the day. And Mark says, just order. Thank you so much, Mark. Holy shit. Yeah. We're packing it right now. I got you. Let me clear off my desk. Yeah, thank you, Mark. Hell yeah. And I'll include like a bunch of extra goodies too, because hell yeah. That's why. Because you pulled up. Oh yeah, but yeah, if you wanna hang out still, I got the download. Okay, cool. It's also in your email too, so like you should have access to it forever. And if you ever don't for whatever reason, you can always just send me an email. I will always just give you the links. Send me an email with your order number and I'll figure it out for you. Hey, thank you, Mark. Heck yeah. Let's get this printed out from Mark real quick. And then we can talk about other cities that are grooving their kaiju. I forgot who said that on the stream the other day. I wrote it down to make that a thing. Who else had grooving their kaiju? But yeah. Alright. Oh, heck yeah, Mark. Thanks for getting each vinyl, dude. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And what I'm gonna do, Mark, is I'm gonna give you a bunch of stickers, and I'll give you a magnet too, but it's gonna be inside the Must Tape Zero vinyl, just a heads up. Hey, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Ugh. All right, we gotta move this. And Logan says, I just found out Tupperwave is 2 years older than you. I can't convince him to call you Unc on his next birthday like Aram did. I know, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Tup is 2 years older than me, and what else do I know about Tup? Yeah, we're around the same age. I love Tup, though. Yeah, Tup is more Unc than I am. It's not doxing too much. I think Tup works as like a computer IT at like a school. Like I don't know. I think he's more Unc because he has like an Unc job. You know what I mean? He totally has an Unc job. So yeah. And I'm gonna sign it for you right now, too, Mark. If you're still watching, I got you, dog. But Peter says it's like 4 to 5 hours between Dallas and Houston. Houston's closer to Austin and San Antonio. But I feel like it's not usual to do both. I'm from Dallas and I would come either way. Okay, sick. Well, thank you. That's a long drive. Thank you, Peter. I think I'd probably end up doing both. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm sure getting like a motel on the outskirts of each wouldn't be that bad. And like I have a big enough audience in each one where like if we get a little bar, we can go crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, once I have, I don't know. Hopefully we'll see. I don't know. Maybe next year, because I think holiday time we do hella good orders wise, thankfully. So I think if anything, maybe I can save up the money from that and then like just say YOLO it and hope. But we'll see. Because another thing is too is I don't know anyone in Texas either. And the only reason why I bring that up is just not because I'm like I need to know somebody in Texas. I mean, I guess I know you, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like they don't have like a business connection on Texas. Because the thing I always be afraid of is like to go to some like random bar and then be like, okay, we sold all those tickets. Where's the money? And they'd be like, haha. You know what I mean? But I don't have like a legal team. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Hopefully we get an event partner soon. But Logan says Tup is Unc, but he has GBA cartridges of the album that counts as I know, dude. That's so sick. We were talking about that last time, about how I was like looking into that before. I hella wanted one of these days. If you ever figured out, Logan, let me know how to do the GBA cartridges. Because I found like a GitHub repo that'll do it for you, but it's like, it seemed like really complicated. And like a whole bunch of work just to like flash a cart. And I was like, I gotta do this like 20 times. Like this would take forever. But Simply Dale says, gotta get his Hooked on Aesthetics album off of Bandcamp. I think he got hit with a copyright, so songs got delisted off Spotify. I know, Tup gets delisted all the time, dude. All the time. I feel super bad for him. But to your point, I'm so glad I have a lot of Tup Riff's discography, I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, not that I'm not, but it's, I don't know. I don't know how to say this the right way, but whenever they get delisted, I'm like, I am so glad I collect physical media. You know what I mean? I'm so glad I'm that kind of person. Because I have like Marina, dude, like his album, like his like smooth jazz album. on like vinyl. It's like not on Spotify at all anymore. And that like album was like dedicated to his daughter and stuff. It's crazy. But Logan says the funniest thing I could have done when I was in the Bahamas was re-download Twitter and Instagram, so I said it was based in Bahamas. That's funny. Check if it's always the LTD. Yeah, dude, if they teach you, Logan, please let me know if you don't mind. And Dark Ray, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? How's your Tuesday? Real quick, Mark, the end of this album have Long Beach Airport? I'm sorry, Mark, but it doesn't. That's actually my Still Groovy album. But this album right here, actually, I'm about to sign for you, has East Ocean Boulevard, which, you know, I know you're from Long... Oh, I don't want to I want to talk to you, but that's also a song based about Long Beach. I'm sure you know East Ocean Boulevard. So yeah, it's a very Long Beach inspired song. I hope that's okay, Mark. How you been, by the way, dude? It's been a minute. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think last time I saw you was we were driving out of like a 7 Leaves drive-through. And I was like, yo. But Logan says Bandcamp is the best streaming platform that could have ever been thought of. It's perfectly with physical media. It kind of, yeah, it really does. I'm kind of a little goofy though. I'm still team do your own Shopify. Cause I don't know, it's just been super nice. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of hit the right balance of, if I may, I like did the whole system where you get Bandcamp codes either way. You know what I mean? But yeah. But Bandcamp is pretty sick though. I do wish they would put more into it though, because I feel like their physical infrastructure, like for shipping out physicals, is like kind of goofy. But it does have a nice little discovery platform. I'm not gonna lie. By discovery, I mean like people go on Bandcamp Friday to go buy stuff just to like, you know what I mean? So yeah. And Dark Ray says you should come over Halloween Yoitoki. I saw they announced, isn't St. Pepsi playing Halloween, or is Pepsi might be playing New York? Who's playing LA Yoitoki on Halloween? It's not me. At least they didn't hit me up. I wish, dude. I have like the craziest Halloween set. Yeah, tell Sam hit me up. I got the, what's it called? Yeah. And Mark says, "Oh yeah, that was random." Yeah, I mean it was cool though. It was super random, but I was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Yeah, I miss 7 Leaves. I don't know if I mentioned it, Mark, but I moved to Arizona. So I live in Arizona now. We don't have 7 Leaves out here. But 7 Leaves is super dank. And Logan says, oh yeah, I love it with Shopify. I mean, as a player alone, I don't like the merch store because you need a Label Pro plan linked to Shopify. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. I'm trying to know how you did Bandcamp codes through email and the QR codes though. It's impressive. I don't know how to do it. Oh, all it is, Logan, there's an app called, the Shopify app is called Easy Digital Downloads. No, I'm sorry, Easy Digital Products. So Logan, lock in for a second. Look up Shopify app, EDP-Easy Digital Products. And what they do is they let you distribute license keys. And then what I do is I go to Bandcamp and buy a bunch of Bandcamp codes because they like charge like $20 for like 700 or something like that. And I just take all the Bandcamp codes and input them as license keys. And then it works. So yeah. And I just say in the download, like, your license key actually is a Bandcamp code that you can redeem at blah, 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 blah. And yeah, you'll see. Oh. Logan, log in. But Mexigamer, what up, dude? Bro, I only read the first 2 words of the title and I was like, what? Groovy waifu? I'm out. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, the stream. What is the stream title? I forgot it already. I'm married to the music. Oh yeah, Lamau, Groovy waifu. It's underscores lyrics. Logan was like, listen to underscores, listen to underscores. I finally started listening to it and I'm like, dude, I should have been listening to underscores. This is crazy how good it is. Marcolo says, you got Buc-ee's? Yeah, we do. I haven't been yet though, Mark, because dude, when it opened, it like literally the line was like 3 hours long to get in. And so I still haven't gone because I just heard like, no, because I've been like going around town like, you've been to Buc-ee's yet? People are like, no, dude, like the line is still like 2 hours to get in. So haven't listened to them yet. But I mean, listen, went to Buc-ee's yet, but I'm going to. Hopefully, I'm going to pretty soon. But Logan says, "Oh, I'm gonna do that. I just never looked up. I didn't know EDP was like EDPs. Yeah, I didn't know what it stood for. Well, now, yeah, but the name EDP is kind of cursed. But yeah, it's called Ichi Digital Product. It's a Shopify app that you install to your Shopify store. So yeah." MX Gamer says, "Love her, bro. She's my goat." Yeah, dude, she's amazing. And Logan says, "Underscores, I can't believe you stepped on her." So technically, Logan. So here's the thing. You want to know the truth? Want to know the truth? Actually, I found out, I've listened to Underscore since like their first album. But you're gonna be like, huh? You said you were sleeping. So, because I'm a Dariocore fan, I actually had a bunch of songs from her like first album on Spotify, Fishmonger. I had a bunch of the songs from that on my like my personal listening playlist. So I listened to that album, and a lot of it was like that, like more rock, like hyperpop stuff, which I'm not too into. And then I guess between that album and their newest album, You, they just like woke up one day and they were like, it's time to lock in and make the best music ever made. So yes, when I saw them blowing up, because it's just a song on my playlist, I was like, oh, name sounds familiar. I don't really know him. And then I listened to You recently, and I was like, oh my god, what happened in the last 5 years? You know what I mean? So yeah. But Mexican Gamer says, if I'm being honest with myself, I don't want closure. I want to feel the gravity of losing. Oh yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, no, the lyrics are crazy. I didn't think of EDP 455 5 seconds before you said them out. I know, right? I did listen to her before. I think you mentioned that on Sunday. Fishmonger's so good. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I know for Mexican Gamer too, since they're also a Underscores fan. They said that's so real. Music, my favorite song from You, the beat switch halfway. The beat switch is pretty crazy. I think music is good. I think I like Do It more. I think Do It's my favorite. And the piece is crazy. The piece is really crazy because it doesn't have any drums on it. But because they're like such a rhythmic artist that it like doesn't need them. It's crazy. And Logan says, Zave follows Avalax. Oh shit, I'm only one follow away from the best lyrical artist with the worst digital footprint. Yeah. Yo, Zave is so sick. Yeah, let me get you some stickers, Mark. I'm sorry. I gotta lock in. Oh. And Logan says, speaking of Dark, actually just signed a Dark Carbon Flip artist. Oh, what's their name, Logan? Who's that Dark artist you just signed? Max Gamer says, Do It was what got me first. Yeah. Yeah, I know, just that one part. I've got the whole lyrics. I can't play it or look up the lyrics. I that good. Let me see. Do It underscores lyrics. I'm married to the music. Oh, I just can't do it. I'm married to the music. The music, baby. Yeah. I don't know. Because there is, I don't know, that one particular lyric hits me even though really hard because you know the Spider-Man meme? I think you guys repeat the Spider-Man meme where he's like Green Goblin, he's like, you know how much I've sacrificed? That's how I feel about Groovy Kaiju stuff sometimes. I'm like, you know how much I've sacrificed? You know what I mean? So I'm married to the music. You know what I mean? So when I heard that line, I was like, Underscores gets it. Do you know how much I've sacrificed? Anyways, Logan says, I remember one of my friends thought it was crazy because I followed him on Twitter. Tweets were insane. His username was Twitter. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So Dave has a pretty wild username. If you don't know me, I don't know you. Oh, I know. Yeah, dude. Mexican Gamer knows all the lyrics. It's sick. I love that Underscores. I only smoke if you're smoking too. Oh. Damn. And oh yeah, Rose, did you see the McDonald's? Oh my god, McDonald's Godzilla Sanrio collab? My brother randomly went to go get some today and gave me Hello Kitty. That's so sick. Yeah, I'm gonna go probably tomorrow, Roses. I saw it. All of the Godzilla influencers on Instagram, I follow all of them. And I'm like, oh, they're like posting them. I really want the Pom Pom Purin Ghidorah. It looks so goofy. Bum bum burn. And Logan says the dark artist I signed is on streaming, but his username is Losa PNG. Sick. Feature me on the rest of the VOD. Look up Losa PNG. And who is it says already? We was talking about that on Sunday. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because who is it? They announced it, like, I think last week, and they said, hey, on the 18th of, you know, right now, it's coming out. So like today's like the very first day you can grab them. And Rosa says, good luck with it. Are they hard to get? Am I gonna have like struggle to get it? Is it like going crazy right now or something? Or should I go right after stream? And Mex Gamer says game recognizes game. Yeah, no, for real, dude. And Logan says, I'm gonna list all the chorus I sign, Avalax, D'Angelique. Oh, go for it. Sick. Yeah, when I watch the VOD, I'll look up these artists, dude. I'll like put up a couple songs. Thank you, Logan. You should cop one of those. They're so cool. I know. Yeah, the Godzilla clutch is so cool. Everybody says it's random. Oh, I don't know if there's no McDonald's in Miami. You guys don't believe in McDonald's out there? But it is randomers. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably go up there and be like, hey, look, I'm a grown man. Give me the toys. I don't know if I could slick it by just keeping it real. Look at me. I'm a 31-year-old man. I need those toys. I don't got kids. They're for me. And Logan says, wait, no, I didn't hear you right, Lamau. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no worries. Scumbag. Hey, Scumbag, what's up, dude? How you doing? Real TBH. Alright. And Mark, if you're still watching, I'm giving you all these stickers, and there's a magnet in there too. So you have a whole thing. They're gonna be inside the Monster Tape Zero vinyl. Your brother says, my brother just went to 3 different McDonald's for 2 different figures, but yeah, I don't know, they're serious about it. You gotta ask. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna tell them I'm even more serious. I'm about to be like, Roses, I don't ever do this, but I'm about to be like, deadass, this is my Spotify. Give me the toys. Give me all the toys. Not that I think it's gonna work, but but yeah. And who's it says also Godzilla influencers? Never heard that combination of words before. I know, right? Yeah, yeah. There's excuse the language. There's Bitchzilla. There's Damien something. There's Mr. Goji, who stole my logo, and I emailed them and I was like, hey man, could you like not like I like your page, but could you get your own logo? Like, not to be rude, please. And they never, because I don't want to get in trouble. Because I'm like, hey man, like you're actually a Godzilla influencer. Like I'm like one step removed. You're like on it. Like I don't want to get in trouble through you. People think I'm you. You know what I mean? Anyways, but yeah, there's like one guy. Yeah, there's like and what's funny about all the Godzilla influencers, who is it? Is they all are buff. Like all of them, they all work out. I don't know what it is about Godzilla and going to the gym, but like once you're in, dude, you just start getting ripped for no reason. But Weedroon says, brother, your CD is fire. Fire. She's always playing my car. Thank you, Weedroon. I appreciate it, dog. Thanks for grabbing it. I'm honored to be bumping your car all the time. And yeah, dude, thanks for letting me know, Weedroon. How's your Tuesday going if you're still watching? I appreciate you, dog. But Logan says D'Angelo is different. I signed him after many artists because he's a super good social media. Oh, sick. Yeah, I'm excited to check out his stuff then, Logan. Yeah, I think I already did. I might listen to the music, but I haven't seen the social media stuff. The Mexican Gamer says, bro, I never told you. I found you randomly through an Instagram ad the day after I lost my job. Oh, damn. Right away. I lived your vibe. Well, thank you. Followed immediately, so when I got a job, I got to copy the music. Dude, well, that means a lot. I mean, sorry to hear you lost your job back then. That sucks. But I'm honored and stoked that, like, you were like, yo, this is so dope. As soon as I get my next job, I got this. You know what I mean? So thank you, Mexican Gamer. I really appreciate that, dude. That's what's up. That's such a cool story, too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog. Thank you. And yeah, I don't think you did tell me that. But cool. Yeah. But Logan says, Eddie, help me find cool. Who is it says, oh Lord, wow. Yeah. Like, especially, so what's funny is I remember one Damien guy. I forgot what's his real name. I have to find it. I don't know, hope because they ever see this and be like, oh hey, real recognizes real. Damien. Oh, his name is Damien Zilla. There you go. Yeah. But if you look at Damien Zilla. But anyways, there's one where he's like working out at the gym doing a chest press. And he's like, when I'm about to reach failure at the gym.
I drive a 94 Integra LS and I'm going turbo by the end of the summer.
Perfect timing, Logan. Hell yeah. But yeah, he was like, when I'm about to reach failure at the gym. And then I remember Godzilla and Godzilla doing the whole like Godzilla dance. He's just like, arr, arr. And he like does like 10 more. It's pretty funny. And Bitch Zilla's also, she's kind of ripped. I don't know them personally, but I'm like, yo, hell yeah. But Weedrune says, hey man, you have the logo first. Yeah. I mean, I made it. I was the one that was like, put the glasses on that dinosaur. I mean, if I may. It wasn't, you know, I mean, it wasn't some grand, I'm not going to pretend like it was some grand revelation, but technically it was mine. I mean, you know what I mean, Weedrune? You know what I mean? So yeah. I got you to hydrate, Logan. Rosa says McDonald's also doing SpongeBob and One Piece one, so that was, which, oh my god, which I thought was first. It's very funny because they did figures before. That's cool. Yeah, I'd be stuck on the McDonald's one. Logan, oh my god, I'm gonna drink this whole thing. Hell yeah. But what's up, fat man? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Tuesday? But actually, Rose, if you don't mind, could you explain that a little bit more? Do you think Godzilla was the first figure, or was like... Yeah, I'm just a little confused. I'm trying to understand it. But I just did the Godzilla dance, so I might be just... My brain might have turned off after that. I'm not gonna lie. But, the scumbag says, gotta pay respects to Godzilla by having nukes for arms. No, for real, though. They really do. Is it beating up all these other kaijus? And real quick, Apostolistics, what's up, dude? Yo, I'm at McDonald's, you want something? Dude, please get me one of those toys, man. I need the Godzilla Happy Meal toy. Logan says, I needed to have my boss make my label a music account on Instagram, and she low-key gave me a fire user. Free Zeke. That's cool, dude. Heck yeah. That's a sick name. And Rosa says, oh, I thought the collab was the first since it got leaked, but it was for much later. I haven't eaten McDonald's, it was weird. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's really... Okay, Rosa, I got McDonald's. But yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah, because I was kind of confused. I was like, how did McDonald's, like, have a meeting where it was like Sanrio on one side of the table, Godzilla on the other, and they were like, how about you guys collab through us? Like, that must have been a weird meeting. Like, why do we need you? Yeah, I mean... But, I see what you mean. Yeah, the two different IP collab, that's... Not gonna lie, it's a... What's it called? Wild. And haven't eaten McDonald's in years, it was weird. Yeah, that's... But, real quick, Juanito, what's up, dude? It's me, Juanito, hell yeah. Sick, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know you're at McDonald's. But oh yeah, Rose's for the McDonald's thing, it was weird. So one thing I never realized about McDonald's, because back when I was doing Uber Eats to like help float bills while I was doing music and stuff, I realized all McDonald's smells the same. Like no matter what you order, it smells the exact same. Like people would order like chicken nuggets, and it would smell like McDonald's, and they'd order a hamburger. It would still like it would smell so I'm like, I think they're using like some kind of like air freshener on their food or something to make it all smell like the exact same food item. Which since then I was like, what's in this? Make it smell the exact same. But yeah, Logan's on the new account. Sick, dude. Heck yeah. I'm gonna write a message to Mark real quick. And cute, yeah, we're talking about the new Godzilla collab. We're all super hyped on it. And who is it says, look, if Godzilla can collab with Hatsune Miku, then Godzilla can collab with anyone, even Sonic. Yeah. Well, it's more just like, I'd never seen like a 3-person collab, because it's like McDonald's collabing with Godzilla collabing with Sanrio. It's usually like a collab is like 2 parties. This is like the first 3-party collab I think I've like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like if it was like Godzilla x Hatsune Miku x Sonic, then it'd be like, yo, what's going on? whatever marketers are doing the collab math, they're kind of they're going crazy. And Mexigamer says maybe the same oil or something. Yeah, it must be. Actually, you make a good point. I just maybe it's like more just for the jokes. My brain, I don't know, not for the jokes. Even just my brain was just like, oh, they must be using an air freshener and spraying it on the bag. But no, it probably is the same oil. You make a good point. Rosa says weird. Scumbag says, oh yes, the McDonald's smell device. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But there's a patent on it too. Yeah, Scumbag, exactly. There has to be. Why does it all smell the same? But Cute says, gonna get me 2 of them on the way home from work tomorrow. Yeah, I might go after the stream, I'm not gonna lie. Because Rosa's saying like, yeah, you might want to go now. So I might, yeah. The 2 most powerful beings must battle Godzilla and Hello Kitty. Yeah. No, for real though. I mean, I got my Tuxedo Sam right here. My little Tuxedo Sam pillow. Because my hair is kind of weird, I have a specific pillow I use. Just so I can like be comfortable. So literally the 2 most powerful beings. What I love is, you might have seen it before, but someone made like a low poly Hello Kitty skating. That's like one of my favorite skateboarding things ever. Is Hello Kitty. She's like running around, does like a kickflip, 180, like backside flip. It's like a board slide on a rail. I'm like, yo, Hello Kitty, you're a shredder. But as Zaku says, Godzilla did a collab with Hatsune Miku. Now. No, I knew you were talking about Hatsune Miku. Yeah. Zaku, you're silly, dude. But the bomb says the myth. Yeah, the McDonald's smell myth. Saw each other last. Check the DZ vinyl for some extra and Cute says U2's does 3-way collabs all the time. Oh, really? Okay. U2's Air Last Ever and Hatsune Miku. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've been sleeping on them. I know they've been doing all types of like cool stuff with different YouTubers and stuff. But I don't know, I think it's just because they remind me of pop figures, so I always like low-key will confuse U2s with pop figures. Which probably is on me. But Max Gamer says, must be patented because ain't nowhere else smelling McDonald's except McDonald's. Probably is. They probably got some like you make a good point, yeah, because I know if I'm not mistaken, McDonald's, I watch a lot of like YouTube videos on like just educational ones, and I think McDonald's, they like kind of innovated the idea of like a restaurant where it tasted the exact same no matter where you were across the US. Like a McDonald's in Iowa should taste the exact same as the McDonald's in like Southern California. Yeah, I mean, but it becomes a problem because like they're 2 different potato farms. Like how do you get the potatoes to taste the same if they're from 2 different places? You know what I mean? So they have like a whole crazy supply chain, so McDonald's tastes the exact same no matter where you are in the US. So there probably is some patent on that process. And because of that process, it just all smells the exact same. You know what I mean? Rosa says, yeah, Sanrio collaborates like that a lot, so it's McDonald's. America just didn't care to give us something. Yeah, Sanrio and Godzilla. Godzilla's been going crazy with the collabs, but Sanrio was like the queen of, I will collab with anyone and everyone. And who it says, it won't be a battle of the Skyer, the 2 most powerful beings, it'll be Hello Kitty, Defender, and Godzilla. I think they'd be good friends, yeah. They could have like a symbiotic relationship in like a biological sense. Max Gamer says, hey bro, I don't got many viewers, but would I be able to stream and play your music in the background with credit, of course? Oh yeah. Max Gamer yeah, my bad for just not getting back to you, but yes, to answer your question, exactly that. Just give me credit, and I'm really cool. If you want though, send me an email, Max Gamer, and I'll send you the exact playlist I use for this stream, and you can just play it. And I never get copyright anything, and it's not because it's my I didn't do anything. I just make the music available. So yeah, does that make sense? Like I didn't like whitelist myself. I just make my music so people can stream it for the most part. But I just ask you to give me credit. But I'll send you this playlist so it's easier for you. But yeah. Sick. Will do. Thank you. Awesome. Rosa says, I'm picky with YouTubes over that. The eyes got old, but at least they're better than Funko Pops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of, yeah, I have a few Funko Pops. They were cool at first, but now it's kind of like crazy how like wild they are. But I have a friend that like has hella Funko Pops that are worth like thousands of dollars. It's pretty crazy. Because he's like the type of person to like go to all the signing booths and get like a bunch of stuff signed. So he has like an entire like Dragon Ball Z Funko Pop collection signed by like all the Dragon Ball Z voice actors. It's pretty crazy. And I keep joking with him. He's like, dude, you know this Funko Pop's worth like $1,000? And I'm like, dog, it's only worth $1,000 if you sell it. And he's like, shut up. I'm like, an investment isn't valued until you actually sell it, until you realize the gains. That's like finance 201. But it's just funny because he likes to like, I don't know, it's like kind of like my joke to him. But yeah, but he has like Dragon Ball Z, all of them. He has a lot of like Halo ones. Like I think he has like a signed copy of Halo 3 by like Cortana and like Master Chief. Like, you know, because they come to Phoenix to do like anime conventions. I'm not like other people, and he's always up there like boom. He even got like I think a DVD copy of Star Wars Episode 3 signed by Hayden Christensen, the you know, Anakin. So yeah. What's hella funny? I mean, I don't know if I told the story. It's kind of rude, but when Hayden Christensen came to Phoenix to do like a signing, it was like him, his sister's boyfriend, and they all went to go do like a, you know, they paid for the photo with him. And I guess like Hayden Christensen was just like, I've been here since 6 a.m. I'm exhausted. So though when they came up, they were like, hey, look, like the line is like 3 hours long. Like, who's going where? And just like, you have to already, like, they had someone in line that was like, you need to know where you're going to stand before he even gets up the chair. So like, figure it out now. So they were like, all right, cool. Like, all right, Vic, you're going to stand on this side. I'm going to stand next to my boyfriend. And then you and, you know, the two dudes will hug Hayden Christensen, and I'll be on the side next to my boyfriend. And something happened where Hayden Christensen was just like so tired. He's like, ugh. And it ended up being like her, like with Anakin Skywalker like this, and the boyfriend like hover handing, and then Vic just on the side like this. So it ended up being like the sus girlfriend photo. Lucky. It was like, what happened, Vic? And he's like, I don't know, man. It was pretty funny. But Logan says, my friend tried to out niche me, so I put him on the Future Funk and Super Niche Dark, he's not winning. Oh, did I say? Oh, I shouldn't have said Vic's real name. Uh-oh. But okay, well, anyways. I didn't say that. Vic, if you watch this, I love you. In your family, I swear. But Logan says, my friend tried out niche me, so he put him on the Future Funk and Super Niche Dark, he's not winning. You told me Jam Remover is niche? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Logan, we got that super deep cut music taste. Speaking of McDonald's, put him on Rock and Roll McDonald's and see if they're... but the conversation will stop right there. As soon as you're like, you like Rock and Roll McDonald's? That's where you that's where it all comes together. What the niche music is there? I mean, we all know. But yeah, what else on the map? Because we were talking about that earlier, and we're rambling. I guess it's another interesting one that you wouldn't think. Washington DC, I'd probably do pretty good in. There's about like a good 300 people in Washington DC. Philly's pretty good. It's about like 250 in Philly. I think Florida is actually my smallest. Philly, hey, Philly represent, yeah. All right, sick, Mexico, I got you. Yo, reply to that later tonight. I just got the email right now, so The heck yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. I would tell you the name, but yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, well, the thing about like Florida is just that it's kind of spread out. Like it's like 200 in Orlando, 200 in Tampa, and then 200 in Miami. So it's like, oh, Roses. I remember you said something about Kirby. I want to tell me. Yes, there was. I forgot it though. Oh no. Oh no, sorry, Rose. I never there was yesterday. It might be so. It might be this, Roses. It might be if it's not. But it might just be something as simple as like during a live set, I put a bunch of like, they're called one shots, where it's just little sound clips. But was it related to your music a sample? Yeah. I think it might have been this then when I did because I filmed a live set right before the last stream. Hey, August.
New merch order from August.
If you're watching August, let me know. I appreciate you, dude. I'll pack it right now after we're done doing Mark's order that we're still working on. But yeah, for the live set, I think it might have just been something as simple as I'm sorry, I said this 3 times. For the live set, I put a bunch of like one-shot sounds. So like it's like when you're DJing, like a one-shot is just like a little like air horn, like like burr, burr, burr. But what I do is I replace them with like little like Godzilla and Kirby noises. So I only bring it up because in the live version of my next album, which you'll eventually get, is I had like the live version has a bunch of Kirby little sound bits in it that I was like, hey, Rose is gonna like this. But yeah, like parts in the album where normally it'd be like a little like beat drop. I put like a little Kirby, like when Kirby enters the door, it's like the little Kirby door sound. So I like adding those to like my live sets when like the beat drops. So yeah. But it might have been that. Might have been something else. It might just been also me wanting to say Kirby has like the best music to sample. Kirby music is crazy. It's top tier. But thank you. Who is it? Yes, I think I did remember who is it. Hopefully. And Logan says Groovy Kaiju Miami. Yeah. One of these days. Oh, I didn't realize Boca Raton was so close to Miami. That's where Ariana Grande is from. Where else? It's pretty random. Atlanta, I'm like suspiciously big in, well, not suspiciously, but Atlanta, there's like 600 people in Atlanta. And Scum says, Kirby music good. Yeah, we've talked about it before. You have that really sick Kirby hat, dude. But it says air ride music is still some of my favorite. It really is, yeah. Air ride music is super dope. What else? Oh, actually, I need a tape. And I guess on like a trippy note, I guess not trippy, but on my woo-woo. Oh, I should do Detroit, dude. Yeah, Detroit is about 400 people, and I could do a show with 3D Blast, dude. Ah, that would go crazy. One of these I'm gonna pull up on Randy and be like, dog. And Fuji Fire's out there too, if y'all familiar with that Fuji Funk DJ. Let me put tape on this. But yeah, I guess on my like astrology stuff. Oh, real quick, Scum says, it's been nice kicking it for a bit with y'all. Stay groovy till next time. Yeah, dude, of course. It's always good to see you, dog. I hope you've been doing well. I miss you, I'm not gonna lie. And thanks for kicking it. I appreciate you, dude. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hey, Run Moody, what up, dude? What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Tuesday? Roses put the cat. I know, right? Speaking of 3D, I was listening to Discoholic this morning on my record player. Dun, dun. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, look at the map. Yes, all my astrology stuff. If y'all didn't, super random, but what's cool is a thing called astrocartography, which essentially is like your astrology chart mapped over the entire world. So there's like certain places you would feel different in theory. And yeah, it said Chicago would be like the best place for my career of all time. So I was like, huh. I'll go to Chicago sometime and see you know what I mean, see what happens. And Rosa says, that's cool. Hey. Romany says, had a nothing day, watched Parker Bucks all day, still going. Oh, sick. Heck yeah, dude. That's what's up. Yeah, I don't think I've watched Parker Bucks before. I haven't watched it in a minute though. That's cool, dude. I feel you on the nothing days are kind of nice, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I need a nothing day. It's been a minute since I had one. Are you feeling recharged? Run Mooney. And Saka says my therapist was talking about that shit. He said Japan would be a good place for me. Yeah, I think I remember looking at your stuff, Zach. I think it is. If I'm not mistaken. But it was like northern Japan, I think, was the thing for you. And Mexigamer says, Chicago is super dope. I'm from there. Hey, the underground music scene is super dope. Yeah, I want to check it out. Mexigamer, did you hear the by any chance the Aram remix of Kicking Back in Curtain City? Aram is in Chicago. They're doing a show out there, I think pretty soon actually. No pressure, but just throwing it out there. So I'm always thinking like, dude, maybe I could meet up with Aram. We could like do a show or something. And Rosa says, do you know about Aquarius? Oh yeah. What would you like to know about Aquarius? I know a lot about Aquarius. It's ruled by Saturn. It's an air sign. It's fixed. The thing about Aquarius is they kind of call them the outcast, but it's a bit of that, but it's just they have such a... Oh, the location you were talking about? Oh. I don't know Aquarius location. But I didn't know about Aquarius too. Oh, okay. I got you. But real quick, that... Oh yeah, I didn't know underscores is Chicago. That's sick, Mexigamer. And Fat Man says... I feel like Run Mooney, all I did was this weekend was play Minecraft as I continued to today. Hey, after work that is. Minecraft's sick, dude. But yeah, let me move back to Aquarius, I'm sorry. And Outcast? Okay, let me bet. But Equimini, him and I. Well, no. But the thing that like I've best heard Aquarius described as, it's less about like they tend to be associated with like rebels and outcasts and like innovators. Because it's less because of like they're just so like, I'm weird. It's more that like they have such a good sense of like what is the mainstream that they get like disgusted by it. Like most people are like, yeah, everyone uses Google, but to an Aquarius it's like, ugh, everyone uses Google, because it forces them to be a little more outcasty because of that. Because like most people wouldn't mind, like, okay, it's popular, like that's not a big deal, but to Aquarius it's like, it's popular, ugh, you know what I mean? Ah. So that's how they get all these different like rebellious and all these other things. It's like that core fundamental thing. But when he says 100%, my Dutch stands grand opening keeps getting pushed back, so I'm hopping around other shops for shifts until my shop is ready. For bad for construction team, I want to give them water when I pass. It's so hot in Kentucky. Oh, yeah. And Dutch stand? What's a Dutch stand? You're talking about like Dutch Bros, the coffee shop? Or is it like a Dutch stand something else? But yeah, I feel you on, I don't know. Work construction is tough. You ever play Tony Hawk American Wasteland? I think it is. There's like this one quest in the beginning where it's just like you walk up to the NPC and he's like, skating ain't nothing compared to work and construction. That was one of my vocal stims when I was in high school. All my skate buddies. Yes, construction is tough, dude. I bet they appreciate the water. I mean, if you ever do it. But who's it? And Rose's both said, yeah, it's so me. Interesting, I'm guilty of that, Lamau. Yeah. Yeah, I learned it from one of the Islamic history podcasts. I'm like on their Patreon. They did a whole video about like that idea. Like that's what like the fundamental idea of Aquarius is. And remember when he says, yes, Dutch Bros? Dutch Bros is dope, dude. I haven't been in a minute, but Dutch Bros is hella dank. That's cool you work there. Yeah, I used to work at a Dunkin' Donuts. That was like my first job ever. I kind of miss making coffee. I don't miss waking up that early, but making coffee for work was super sick. I'm not gonna lie. And the one thing I still to this day, I'm like, I should have asked the guy. But I was wearing one of my Groovy Kaiju shirts once, like back before I was doing the free CD thing. So I was still kind of like a little more low key. And I was like checking out, and the guy was like, that's a cool Groovy Kaiju shirt, man. And I was like, is he just being nice because it's Dutch Bros, or does he actually know who I am? But I got so flashbanged, I was like, thanks. You know what I mean? I don't know if I should be like, that's me, or was he just trying to be nice? I don't know. It was at Dutch Bros where it happened. Every time I think about Dutch Bros, I think about that one moment. Oh my god, does he know me? So yeah. Mark, if you're still watching, I'm sorry this took me literally 30 minutes to pack your order. Max Gamer says, right, like, what do you do? I know, yeah. Because I know, the thing is, maybe they just read it and they just said it was a cool shirt, you know what I mean? But it was also like a crazy cursive, so I was like, I wonder if they could even read that. I don't know. Except than before, there was once I like wanted to see if someone was like a certain artist I liked, and I was like, you know, you look just like this artist that I like, and they're like, we're like, because it's me, that's why I look like that. And I was like, oh wow, you know what I mean? So I was like, maybe he was doing that to me, but I just didn't know. I didn't want to be so cocky, you know what I mean? So it was just funny. But Hero, good to see you again. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by again. How you doing since last time? And I did let Ken know that you like Ken's song. I like texted him this morning. And Hero says, I really wake up at this time. Happy to catch you. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, thanks for stopping by when you wake up. When you woke up. Yeah, I let Ken know that you like Ken's song, Hero. And they said they told me to put the original song link in the video description. So I'll try to update that to the YouTube. So if I see you another time, I'll let you know when I add the link. If you want to hear the original one that like Ken just playing guitar. All right. But what are those cities? All right. Detroit would be really good. That's another thing too, is that like a lot of the Monster Zeros go out to like kind of like Midwest. So like there's like some clusters. So I'm like kind of saying, but really it's like all over. So yeah. And Hiro says, I know you have two black cats. I love them. Thank you. Yeah. They're called, their names are Dio and Donut. Yeah, I love them very much. They just meow at me all day. They're very vocal. And they only like me. Like, they don't like new people. So, like, you have to, like, live with them for a week for them to be like, I like you. Oh, I'm sorry. Their names are Dio, so D-I-O, and Donut. So, like, you know, you eat a donut, like D-O-N-U-T. Yeah, Dio is the boy and Donut's the girl. And Hiro says, talkative clinging cats are my favorite. Oh, you are their favorite human. Yeah, I guess I am, yeah. I think I'm pretty swell. And if by any chance, Mark, you ever watch the VOD or you're still on Instagram, here you go, dude. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you, dog. I'll ship this out tomorrow. Or it'll be in the mail for you tomorrow. And Rosa says, I want to hug them. They look like very cuddly cats. Yeah, they are super cuddly. I give them the good food, so they're like super fluffy. What's funny though is that they don't like being hugged though. Every time I try to hug them, they're always like, you know what I mean? So yeah. And Hiro says, that's why humans have two arms, one for each. Oh, that's funny. Hell yeah, Hiro. Yeah, I've tried to hold both of them at once, and like they don't like being held. Like they like you need to hold me like one at a time. They hate being held with just one arm. It's funny. But Anarchist Monkey, dude, what up? Recently received 3 of your CDs. I love them. Thank you so much, dude. I'm so glad you loved all of them. Thank you for grabbing them, dude. Thanks for letting me know. And yeah, dude, I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. How's your Tuesday? You got a second? And you're welcome. Rosa says Pan doesn't like hugs either, even protested the gentle bites. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, mine. So my bad cat parent thing is that I don't clip their nails often enough. So whenever they like freak out, they'll just start like, it's claws out. It's go time. You know, they don't scratch me, but they're like, you know, they'll like try to push off of me and their nails will come out and it's like, ow. So yeah. But Ramoni says, hell yeah, our cat's food bill looks like they were running ordering Ruth Chris every week, but it's worth it for the kitties. Exactly, yeah. What's cool is, so Kimberly, she is the person, she's like helping out a lot with like Groovy Kaiju stuff. She's actually working on the Instagram page for us. And the big thing that she's like, people have been seeing, like some came out of stream, is that if you ever put the wrong address in, Kimberly will be like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? This address didn't work, dude. So, what's it called? But she has like 6 cats, I think. So I'm like, some crazy. I'm like, yo, Kimberly. And so because of that, I was like, Kimberly, like, what's the cat food I should get? And so she's been helping me out with that. So my cat food bill has gone down a lot, but Kimberly's like, you know, 6 cat expert. So I still got good quality food. Like I think like the first ingredient and then like the list is like chicken before everything else. So that means like it's mostly actual food versus like all the fillers they put into like Friskies and stuff like that. So yeah. But who is it says, all pandas are just confused creatures sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, I think other than that, yeah, those are all the main cities. Seattle would also do pretty good. I'm in Seattle in a minute though. Portland would do pretty good. What's funny is I have like one of my like really close friends is in Portland. And I was like, yeah, one of these days I'll like come to a show and like we can like hang out. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, would you come to the show? She was like, no. She's like, I hate going outside. And I was like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I love you, but I hate going outside. And I was like, I feel it, yeah, no worries. I just think it's kind of funny. And Rosa says, still not feeling well, I'm gonna take it easy, take care. Yeah, no worries, Rosa. I hope you feel better. And yeah, see you next time. Get well soon, Roses. But yeah, what else? What else is going on? Okay, we got that. We can go back to making Radical Reptars. Let's see what's been going on since Sunday. What was really nice is one of my buddies for Christmas, they have a kid, and they used to live in Philly, so their kid became really big Eagles fans. So for one Christmas, I got them like Eagles dad and Eagles mom mugs. You know what I mean? Because I thought it'd be really cute. Because you know, I don't know. I feel like the best gift you can give a friend with kids is just something related to their kids, because they're like, oh my god, my kids. You know what I mean? So just parent things I've noticed. And I don't know, just today they posted on Instagram they were using the mug I got them, and I was like, oh hell yeah, it was a good gift. Let's go. Do y'all ever like get that whenever you see like a friend that you got them a gift and like they're using it, you're like, oh, it was a good gift. Let's go. What's also like super sad, y'all see that the voice actor for Kairi passed away from Kingdom Hearts? I was like, damn, that's crazy. But not Kairi. Are any of y'all like Kingdom Hearts fans? Kingdom Hearts changed my life as a kid, dude, I'm not gonna lie. So it says, oh heck yeah, that means the gift was the right one. Exactly, yeah. I was like, let's go, dude. I knew it. And Skyler says, I really like the music in Kingdom Hearts, but never really got into the game itself. Yeah, it's one of those things where you had to like be there for it. I even saw like an Instagram reel of like some girl being like, yeah, the game doesn't really hold up in terms of modern games. But yeah, but it is one of the best. But you had to be there, sadly. It's like really hard to get into as an adult. And just I don't know, some of the stuff about it is like really clunky, but like of it for its time, it was like this is the best game ever made. You know what I mean? But it's not timeless. So yeah. But who's it says, I saw even crazier was the timing after they announced the anime. I know, right? Yeah. It's wild how it all happened in that order. And somebody else says, never had the chance to play it when I was younger, but now seeing the whole bundle go on sale every now and then, I might try it out. Yeah, it's a good game. It is a good game, so but I might be late. Yeah, the thing that like I think makes it age really badly is the combat is a little goofy, like fun enough, character goofy, but it's a little like interesting compared to like modern games, and the story is like very much for kids. Like some of the story is like, with the power of friendship, we can beat this bad guy, and it's like I don't know. It's like I'm 31, dude. I don't need you know what I mean? So yeah. But it is a really good game, and the music is crazy. Music is like best top tier soundtrack. But yeah, but you might be a little late. I don't know. If you like were like, I want to spend money today and I don't know what else to buy, maybe get it. But I'd put it at that level, sadly. Or if anything too, maybe it's worth just watching the playthrough, see if you'd be into it, and then go from there. Red Mooney says, I'm not gonna lie, I still need to get into that series. I have somehow managed to avoid spoilers. I think the announcement of D23 is pretty cool. That's wild you avoided the spoilers, Run Mooney. Because yeah, the spoilers are everywhere, non-stop on my phone. But I'm ready to play the game, but yeah. And yeah, they added Coco. What's funny, I mean, I hope I'm not out of pocket to say this, but what I love is they added the Coco world to Kingdom Hearts for the next one coming out, Kingdom Hearts 4. And I saw a meme that was like, does this mean that Mexicans are now canon in the Kingdom Hearts series? And I was like, low-key it does, dude. It means Mexico is a real place in the Kingdom Hearts series. Which is hella funny. But it's super sick. Yeah, Anarchist Monkey says, lol, I've never played it either, but the music is so beautiful. I know, right? Yeah. Music is so good. I used to just listen to it all the time, like just working on stuff. I would just put on like Kingdom Hearts OST YouTube mix. If that man says power of friendship, I haven't seen my friend in over a year. Oh, greatness of being an adult. Who is the same? Yeah. You just get so busy. Yeah. Yeah, as I'm getting older, I've kind of realized like how important it is to kind of like, because I'm quick to be like, I'll just move. But now as I'm getting older, I'm like, oh wait, now I see the downside to that. And yeah, dude, as you become an adult, it's like your friends you make is like, between the ages of like 0 to 25 are like kind of your friends for life, dude. So you kind of have to, if you're gonna move, you gotta like coordinate with, convince everyone to move with you, or else like kind of in a bad spot. Roy Mooney says, I'm quite familiar with the power of friendship. No issues with that genre. It's endearing. Okay, cool, sick. But yeah, I don't know. You'll see. I say watch a playthrough, because even not that I'm like anti-power of friendship, because I very much am pro-power of friendship. It's kind of, in my being, but I don't know. It's like, they had the voice actor. He's like, I think like 12 when he did the voice act. So it's like, you feel like you're watching Bluey, you know what I mean? You're like playing Bluey, the video game. You're playing like Peppa Pig. So it's like, oh man, what is this, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? You know what I mean? So yeah. And some videos says, well, heck, I might watch it instead if I can't decide to get it myself. Yeah, because a lot of the goodness of Kingdom Hearts, combat is clunky, but it is really fun. But also, Frank called me out on this. I'm the type of person where I'm like, yo, in this video game, you just press A over and over. Game of the year, dude. You telling me all I do is press A over and over and stuff explodes? Game of the year, dude. Like, I like Bayonetta. I like Kingdom Hearts. I like, I don't know, I like hack and slash games. You know what I mean? So because of that, I'm like, yo, let's go. We're pressing A, hell yeah. So yeah. But the story is also really good, but it's really confusing. So that's why I'm kind of like, you probably get like half a Kingdom Hearts by just watching it play through. And Zaku says, oh, it's because you are? You talking about I'm sorry, I like talked about so many things. Was it the power of friendship thing? I feel like we've had lots of power of friendship moments, Zaku. You know what I mean? We sat in that car together multiple times. That was a very power of friendship Kingdom Hearts moment. At least it felt like one to me. I think we're both pretty power of friendship. Oh, Bluey. Yeah, no. I don't watch, I mean, I do respect Bluey though. I ain't gonna lie. I watched a couple episodes of Bluey. Bluey! But Rooney says, pressing A, I'm sold. That's what I'm saying, Ren Mooney. You're telling me there's anime and you just press A the whole time? Bro, game of the year, dude. Hell yeah. Anarchist Monkey says, the power of my friendships are waking up in county jail after just one drink. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Power of friendship. Let's go. This sounds like a very powerful time with your friends, that's for sure. All right. I ran out of that. Now we gotta. Oh my god. Let me pull this out. Oh my back. My back. Back. But yeah. That's super sad that Kyrie passed away. What else happened? Oh, one thing that I wanted to tell y'all too, what's kind of sad is California tried to pass a law that would have capped ticket resale prices, but it failed to go through because, you know, lobbyists and stuff. So that was a huge bummer. I was like, bro, what are y'all doing? But yeah, I would have capped resale prices to 10% above the face value. Because yeah, I got lobbying from StubHub. So L to StubHub for making us pay 200% for enabling the scalpers to charge us $1 billion for concert tickets. Oh my god. Ow, ow, there we go. I got more of those. What's going on? Am I so... Yeah, what's wild is the album Touch My Body and My Soul's on, the Still Groovy album. That's the my buddy got tattooed. He got like the Still Groovy tattooed on there. I was like, oh dang. And he said it was his favorite album. I was like, oh wow. So I feel like Still Groovy was the one that like, it was like my return album. And it did pretty good. I think it was like a good like welcome back, but I feel like I didn't really like things didn't really kick back into motion till like Destroy All Monsters, the album after. But I don't know. I like that it's like kind of like a, you know, not like cult classic. I don't like be that dramatic, but my discography, I feel like it was like a little cult classic. And Mexican Gamer says, regarding the Coco comment from earlier, I remember when Coco came out, my friends were like, wow, that movie made me wish Mexicans were real. That's funny. That's hella funny. Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, Coco was super sick. And mind you, I'm Mexican, so I'm sitting here like, bruh, I know, yeah. No, I know the feeling. Well, I don't know the exact feeling, but yeah, I mean, I'm also a person of color, so I can relate somewhat. But yeah, it's wild. Have you seen any of the Underscores music videos, by the way, Max Gamer? Or Logan, if you're still here? Underscores music videos are like crazy. Because I've been talking a lot on stream about how I want to do a Groovy Kaiju music video at one of these points. And I love the music video for the piece because they don't really say the lyrics too much because a lot of my music's more instrumental. So I've been trying to like, what makes a good instrumental music video? So I don't know. The piece was good inspiration. And Max Gamer says, bro, Peace music video just came out, but I haven't seen it yet. Oh, it did? Okay, wow. Well, I guess I was early then. But yeah, it's hella good. well, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, if you get the chance, you check it out. It's super, super sick. I'll have to check it out after your stream. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I need to find out who's making the music videos. I mean, not that I could afford it, but just because I think they're really cool. See what other music videos they directed and stuff. So I don't know why, but I feel like I've always been really good at making like audio art. But when it comes to visual stuff, like I've always just been like, ugh. Not that it's like, I feel like I'm visually disabled when it comes to like creativity. Visually creative disabled, does that make sense? Maybe I just say that about myself, but yeah. Anarchist Monkey says, what was your favorite album to work on? Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. Maybe... What's on Rock Reptar? I think it maybe Destroy All Monsters Anarchist, I'm not gonna lie. Because that was like, I was making that during like COVID time, so much of that was like online homies and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't think it was, but it is at the same time. Maybe it's because I got to lock in a little bit more. But I think Destroy All Monsters probably. Because I remember like even showing my roommate at the time, like VTech when I was working on it, and he was like, dude, this is gonna be it. And I was like, hell yeah. And stuff like that. So, and even though it wasn't on Destroy All Monsters, like I made Orca around the same time Destroy All Monsters like just dropped. So I feel like that period of like 2021, 2022, I was like having the most fun making music. But then after that I got like, okay, it's go time. Because Monster Save 1 dropped, or Monster Save 0 dropped, and then it was like, oh, now we doing stuff for real. Does that make sense? It's like the pressure's been on since then. But the pressure was still a little off back then. That makes sense. I don't know. But Mixed Gamer says, Loafer, we all have our gifts? Yeah. We all do, man. Yeah. But yeah, that's the beautiful part though, is that we can then all work together and like make something cool. We all put our gifts together. And yo, Swab the Deck, what up, dude? It's been a minute. Dude, I love your thread tweets. I be liking them. Because you spin on threads. I love sometimes you just like have the funniest clapbacks on threads, dude. Hope you've been doing good. But why don't you have Claude pack all your shipments? Wow, imagine. No, because that's the thing. I don't know. I've said a bunch of times on the stream. That's the thing about AI and stuff, is that like it can't sit here and hang out and pack orders and do all this. You know what I mean? So yeah, part of the last humanness we got. So yes, I do it for the human element. Even if Claude could, I'd still be doing this. I'm not gonna lie. But I saw the deck says, "Oh man, I love hating on strangers on threads, dude." Yeah, some of them are like, I'll like die laughing. It's either like you're posting like your cats that are adorable, and I'm like, hell yeah, or you're just like talking mad shit, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Banana bread, dude, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I love following you on threads, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Just throw that out there. Super random. It's funny, they like, I love it. I love hating on strangers. But yeah, I think if y'all don't mind, I think probably we'll call it in like 5-ish minutes. Just because I got like only got like these little bit left. I'll put everything away and we'll, you know, do everything. Just because if I were to start a whole nother stack, it would take me like forever. Mixed Gamer, I do mind. I'm sorry, Mixed Gamer. Jake, I know you're kidding. But yeah. And what is it says? I mean, oh my god, what is it? Who is it? Says because I don't know why I'm yawning. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, same. Mostly because it's also getting hot in here. It's getting hot in this room. Somebody else says, "Alrighty, yay." And remember when you said, plus, well, you know, we'll be back on Sunday anyway, so. And low key, it's because I want to get back to work on the live set. Because once I finish the live, I don't know, it's like a quick little what I gotta do. I gotta make the live set, all because I need a screenshot from the live set to put on the CD so I can get the CDs made and shipped over. So I want to get that done sooner rather than later. Because even my buddy, she's gonna help me take photos. She was like, "Hey, did the merch come in yet?" And I'm like, "It's coming, I swear." You know what I mean? So I'm like, "Oh, I need to get," you know what I mean? So yeah. But when he says all the text in Claude is now pre-watermarked and the AI bros are mad, I love it. Yeah, I love that AI is doing. You know what I mean, I'm glad they're starting to watermark their stuff because it's about time. Because like I don't know, people are. I don't want to be lied to about if I'm talking to a real human or not. You know? He said, "Whoa, oh yeah." And Ramudi says all the text. Oh yeah, live sets. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you, this live set's gonna look sick. I was like editing it before the stream, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one." I'm excited for it. But Swab the deck says, "I just got to Switch 2 and only have Star Fox. What should I get?" I heard the new Mario Kart was really good. No, like I heard the Mario Kart World was actually like pretty dank, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Everyone says Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's like banging. I'll be honest, I haven't played it yet. But does anyone else have a Switch 2? You got any tips for the homie? We used to work together, dude. It was sick. We would talk about Sonic the Hedgehog all the time. Mexican Gamer says, whoa. And Mexican Gamer says, Mario Kart World is gas, but Bonanza is better for me. Oh yeah, it's Kirby Air Riders. Roses would have been like, groovy. How dare you not say Kirby Air Riders? But yeah. Yeah. Kirby Air Riders is also hella good. And who's this says 2 broke for 1? Hey, I feel you on that. I ain't gonna lie, I feel you on that. It's low-key same. I still need to go to my buddy's house to try his. So all the deck says, yeah, Donkey Kong's what I've been looking at. I got Forza Horizon 6, was sort of similar to Mario Kart World. Okay, yeah, I would say Donkey Kong then, because yeah, that is a lot of racing games. Low-key. Oh my god. Oh, this one's broken. Also, you would love this story, but Swab the deck, I don't want to say your real name, but Swab the deck, what's crazy is one of my buddies works on Amazon S3, and he's a big Subaru guy. Like, he's also a car dude. And when he got full-time at Amazon after we were both interns, he ended up like working like just in S3. I guess it wasn't too far from Xbox or something. Anyways, he went on like Craigslist to go get a WRX, right? And he met the dude, and he's like, "Oh, I work at Microsoft." He's like, "Oh, cool, that's sick." And he was like, "Yeah, this WRX that I have, that's his, was the WRX they used to actually make the WRX in Forza. Like he's just like, you know, since I work at Xbox Studios, I'll just bring in my WRX to scan to make the car and stuff like that." So my buddy, for a hot second, I think he ended up selling it again, but for a hot second, he was driving the WRX from Forza, like the actual one they used to put in the game. And I was like, dude, that's so sick. But yeah, it was just a sad thing. I'm still trying to save it for one, but my life keeps throwing a baseball bat at me. I feel you on that. Yeah, I feel like whenever I'm trying to save for something, that's like when I have the most random issues. Is it like right as soon as I get money, stuff pops off, or as soon as I'm like, I want this thing, it's like stuff just like, no. So yeah. Ramuni says, yeah, new Mario Kart is great. So the new Donkey Kong, I think there's supposed to be a new Rhythm Heaven. Oh, Rhythm, hey, that's pretty sick too. And somebody else says Xenoblade Chronicles is also pretty good. I still need to play Xenoblade. I remember wanting to because they came out on the new 3DS way back in the day. But it's like not, for some reason, I forgot why. So the deck says, awesome, I still wish I had my WRX, yeah. WRXs are cool, dude. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, I don't have my, I don't have the Audi anymore. I mean, it's been a while since, but yeah, I think the Audi, I had the Celica, well, not the Celica, oh my god, the Integra. And then I had to let go of the Integra. Now I'm driving a Scion TC 2009. I lowered it and had underglow on it for a while, but then I scraped it off because I went over a speed bump and lost, scraped off the bottom of the car. But yeah, I have a lowered Scion TC with coilovers. Who's it says, there's a new rhythm? Oh yeah, I guess so. Who's it says, boy, I know. But for the time I had it, who was it? It looked so sick. It was like 2 months. I was the coolest guy on the street because it was like purple underglow. And because I lowered the car with coilovers, it was like super bright purple. I was sick. I was so cool. For 2 months, I was so cool. It's actually the single cover for my song Coilovers. That's my, yeah. That was my TC. Mexican Gamer says, making car modifications on the low. Yeah. It took me so long too because I didn't have like a lift. I had to like jack stand each side of the car one by one and like put the underglow in. It took forever, but it was sick. Saw the deck said I just lowered my Porsche scraping every day. Yeah, I know, dude. You got to do the whole like one wheel at a time on the thing, or like raise it an inch. But yeah. And Erica says, I wish I still had my Integra, rest in peace. Dude, same. I miss my Integra so much. Like, I honestly, when I sold it, I was like, you know, like I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it that much. But dude, like literally every day I get in my car, I'm like, I wish this was with the Integra, dude. I didn't expect it to miss a car so much. Like, that's definitely was my favorite car I ever had. But Skyr says, that just means less weight holding the car back from its top speed. True, yeah. Skyr, a little like 1 pound of underglow. Hey, exactly. More speed. You make a good point, Skyr. You ain't lying. And Swab the Deck says, there's like a 3-degree window leaving my garage. That's oh yeah, because you live on a hill. I remember. I knew what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, dude. What else we got going on? All right, I'll put this away. America says, I crashed and I got a photo of the aftermath and my Insta still hurts. Sick, yeah, I'll try to, I'll check it out when I rewatch the VOD, Anarchist. Yeah, mine I ended up selling because it was just old. Like, it was like once a month I had to fix something on it, and I was like, dude, it's not worth it anymore. And at the time, I needed a more reliable car because I was like pretty much just like selling everything I had to like put it back into Groovy Kaiju. So I ended up getting the Scion TC because I thought it would like be a little bit more reliable. And my buddy who sold me the Integra, I just sold it back to him because he like collects Integras, like low key. So now he has it, and he replaced the distributor. And he's like, yeah, this like now the Integra I sold him is like crazy how fast he made it. So yeah. But yeah, all right. What else we got going on? But yeah, cool. We're gonna keep putting stuff away. Romani says, I've got a Rouge right now, but I miss my 02 GMT Envoy. Its name was the Marty, and it was indestructible until it wasn't, and it was a death trap. Gas closer, but it drove so nice. Yeah, I feel like that's... I love cars that are like that. It's like one day, they're like the most reliable things ever, and then all of a sudden it's like, well... So the Audi I was mentioning to swap the deck, the Audi, the fuel injectors had a leak. So every once in a while, I had to like check my car every so often just to make sure it wasn't spitting fuel onto like the hot side of the engine. So like my Audi was a death trap too, because at any moment it could just combusted. You know what I mean? Because like the fuel hose that went to the fuel injectors like kept leaking. Like it would just like, I don't know. And I had to like, I bought like clamps, but it was like all metric, but I couldn't find metric size clamps. I needed like, I could only get US. It was weird. And but it was hella sketch. But it never caught on fire. But I feel that, dude. RIP your GMC Envoy, dude. But Erica says, trying to buy a project again since it's the modern daily. I just don't hit the same. Can't even play my CDs. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I'm afraid of too, is that if I ever get a newer car, I'm like, if it doesn't have a CD player, I'm gonna cry. Someone came in a chat once and said it's not too hard to add a CD player to a car. But I think that I'd probably just get an iPod if that would happen. And I would just like, you know, do it that way. But I like my CDs though. Even though it's sketchy, I'll be on the freeway going 80, driving with my knee, like, you know, steering wheel on my knee, swapping out CDs like I live in the 90s. Like, imagine you get pulled over for that. Like, you get pulled over by a cop. Hey, you're distracted driving. Were you switching out CDs? You know what I mean? Like, it's 2000. But yeah, Mexican Gamer says no. I know that's gonna be it'd be a huge L. So it has to be CD adapters, no? Like cassette tape adapters? I wonder if there is. I mean, like, keeping it real, Sibilio, you'd probably just buy a CD player and with batteries and just keep it in your car and plug it into the aux. But yeah. And Soccer said my sister got pulled over for eating a bowl of spaghetti on the freeway. That's comedy. Yo, she is wildin', dude. That's insane. With the spork and everything, that's crazy. But It says, what? Yeah. Arcus Monkey says, sure, you can put a CD player, but it's about the car. So true. Oh, Swap the Deck says my BMW 2017 still has a CD player. So let's go. Okay, sick. Well, thank you, Swap the Deck. Yeah, because I thought it was like, mine's 2009, so I thought 2010 it was like, it's a wrap. But I still got, okay. Yeah, my next car probably will not be newer than 2015. I highly doubt that. Sick. No, that or just BMW was like, no, we believe in physical media. One of the two. Max Gamer says, bro, my old VW Jetta has a whole 6 CDs at once. Bring me back. Dude, my brother, I got him an Acura TSX when he lived with me for a little bit. Back when I still had money. I was helping him out. And yeah, he also had a 6 CD changer. And I was like, this is so sick. So yeah. But he ended up crashing it like multiple times. I was like, this is crazy. And then the alternator went out. And he was like, all right, well. And he just dumped it somewhere. I was like, dude, what the heck are you doing? And it was like, I don't know, it was a really good car. Never had any issues, but he just treated like absolute dog crap. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm kind of like mad that he did that. Yeah. I know, it was super crazy. Yeah, and I think it is like, technically he has like LA County is like has his name somewhere that like, hey, you owe us like a ton of money to the county of LA because you just dumped a car. Oh yeah, Ken Song, Hero, you're right. I'm sorry, I was talking. Oh, if you could see it. So I was talking about it. The picture right there is actually my Scion TC. Or I guess since you're on mobile, Swap the Deck, or either one, Instagram or whatever. That's my lowered Scion TC. Back when I saw the underglow, and it still worked. That's what it looked like. Anarchist Monkey said, I got 2021 Corolla hatchback. Nightshade is a daily. It's nice, but it doesn't have soul. Exactly, yeah, it just has soul like a prelude. That's how it went. That's how I felt going from like my Scion to my GSR or my Integra GSR. The GSR was like, let's, had that, a little stank to it. Whereas the Scion's just like, I don't know. It's like, I'm here to get you to point A to point B, and I will do it efficiently every time. And I'm like, I love you, dog, but you know what I mean? You can't have a little seasoning. You know what I mean? But I don't want to talk bad about it because, like, literally, if my Scion broke down, I would be distraught. So I'm like, how else am I going to carry all this vinyl from the post office back to my house? 100 pounds of vinyl. I saw the deck says, you still in Long Beach? There was a couple cool cars and coffee things I discovered recently. If I was, I'd be down, but I live in Arizona now, dude. I'm in Phoenix. I'm not even in California anymore, dude. I moved out here to save, well, technically I moved out here for a girl, but it was also for money. But it was like 50% girl, 30% money. So yeah. But then we ended up breaking up, so now I'm just out here because I can't afford to move back. Yeah. But I like it out here, though. Not gonna lie, I kind of staying out here because I kind of like it. Not gonna lie. Sky put it in the bicycle basket. Just like I don't know. I couldn't show you, but like I think each box is like 50 pounds. Little bicycle basket. But technically, we have the Waymos. So probably could just like Waymo, but the Waymos are like $15. So it'd be kind of expensive just to go back and forth. That and like I don't think the Waymo would wait for me to like take everything out, put it in my house. Then Anarchist says, "Bro, gotta spice up the ride. I like it hot." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bro, crying, laughing. Mexican, you're from California originally? Yeah. So I was born and raised in a city called Moreno Valley, and it's like kind of the Inland Empire, if you're familiar. And I moved to Long Beach for college, so I was like then went around LA for a bit, and then I lived in San Francisco for a little bit, and then I lived in Seattle for a little bit, and now I'm out here in Phoenix. But I was kind of like, I went like California, San Francisco, back to LA, then Seattle, back to LA. So yeah, like, yeah. And then now I'm in Phoenix. Where would you like to move if you had the choice? I don't know. It's honestly been like a big thing, Hero, because we're out here for a significant other partner. And then we broke up recently. So my lease is going to come up in February. And I don't know. I want to stay out here just because it's cheaper. But there's a part of me that's like, should I move somewhere even cheaper? Because I don't need to live. I just need to live next to a post office. You know what I mean? To like pack out stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of been like a big question mark for me, actually. It's something I've like need to sit down and think about, but I just haven't yet. But if I had like infinite choice, I think Toronto, Canada is so sick. Every time I've gone there, it's been so fun, and art out there is amazing. But yeah. And Mexican Gamer says, "I love Seattle. How did you like it?" I love Seattle. Yeah. I liked it a lot. I like Ezel's. I love Ivar's. The fish place is super dank. The vibes are nice. I love the art scene out there is always super sick. But the thing I didn't like about Seattle is it's too cold. I probably can handle it now, but it's really cold. I didn't like how standoffish people were. And not that they're standoffish, but it's like a European cultural thing. My buddy explained it, but I think like Seattle was originally like the first Europeans to live in Seattle were from like Norway or something, where the culture is less like friendly. Like it's not like you say like out there, it's like they live like more sparsely, where you wouldn't really say hi to your neighbors. It was more like you could keep to yourself. So Seattle very much is like culture of like if you say hi to someone in line at Seattle, they're like, "You're weird, get away from me. How dare you say hello to me?" But it's just like it's a cultural thing out there. Like the Seattle freeze is a for real thing. I didn't like the food as much. I know this is a bunch of food places, but like in general, I didn't like Seattle food. But what I hated the most was how hilly. I hated how hilly it was in Seattle. Like just walking up the street to like a place that's like, dude, like you're doing the Stairmaster just to like walk down the street, dude. But I love visiting. Seattle in the summer is like one of the greatest places in the world. So yeah. But Zaku says, "You're not down to move to Apple Valley." I'm not actually. Yeah, you're right, Zaku. I'm not down to move to Apple Valley. So yeah. So you gotta evaluate options. Cheaper, but also nicer. I'm thinking maybe like Albuquerque, New Mexico, but I've also heard I've never been there, so I don't want to just like jump to a city that I've never been to. But I think Albuquerque would probably be a place that would be cheaper, technically be a little nicer, but I don't know. But also what's nice about Phoenix is that there is so much of a music scene, so if I ever do decide to do a show out here, like I could, like really make something happen. So yeah. So we'll see. And Haru says, "You'll be great anyway. Go with the flow, Mr. Groovy. And cold is my love. Can cuddle all day." Yeah, true. But thank you. I'll definitely go with the flow, Haru. Yeah, I'm just, trying to get around. We'll see. And Zaku says, "Again, white people out here." I was going to say that was too far away from my phone. Oh, Lamau, yeah. Okay, yeah, Zaku knows what I'm talking about in Seattle. And Max Gamer, I was shocked by how hilly it was. Yeah, exactly. And are you avoiding cold winters? I kind of do like the cold. I kind of want to move somewhere that's colder. But, not that I'm avoiding it. It's just, I remember like Seattle can get down to like 2 degrees. And I do manage the heat better. Like I live in like Phoenix where it's like, it was 116 today, you know what I mean? And I went on a walk. I went on a walk outside. It was 116 degrees, wearing all black, just like, another day in the life. So I handle the heat a lot better. But it would be nice to live somewhere cold for a year just to like literally cool down my internal body temperature. Because I've been living in such hot places for so long that it'd be kind of nice. So yeah. So I guess I'm avoiding the cold just because I haven't like really lived it, but I'm down to experience it. That's why I'm kind of like, Toronto would be super sick. I would love to live in Toronto, but we'll see. I'm not like a Canadian citizen, so I have to like figure that out and stuff. I see Emma said, I was gonna say Wisconsin's lit, but it does get to 0. Yeah. Yeah, the coldest I've ever been to was Denver when it was 2 degrees outside. And that was kind of crazy. And I've been in New York City when it was like during the winter and it was about like 10. And I could handle it, you know what I mean? That wasn't too bad. But yeah. You have to like get used to the mindset of like, I have to wear 3 pairs of pants today. Yeah. Anarchist Monkey said, "I have no clue where I want to go. Housing is unattainable." Yeah, no, it really is. And everything is, I like is illegal in other states, but North Carolina sucks and I want out. I feel that, yeah. Well, dude, good luck, man. Hopefully the place finds you. Maybe you'll also end up being somebody that's like, "Oh my God, I have family over here," and you can like move with her or something, or them. And Hyroro says 2 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius? Fahrenheit, Hyroro. So it's like negative something Celsius. So like cold. And where I live, Hyroro, it is it's 47. Today it was 47 degrees Celsius where I live, Hyroro. That's how hot it gets where I am right now. And Zaku with the Toronto accent. "Tutu's my word, Krosky, man's dem." Yeah. Mexican Gamer is like, all is why you're doing it today. You don't have to go out much. The winter is total. Exactly, yeah. And that's kind of how it is out here in Phoenix during the summer, though. It's like kind of opposite. Where it's like, if you're not going out all day, like, the heat in Phoenix isn't too bad. But yeah, it would be, I don't know. I just watched all the, like, snow movies growing up as a kid. It would be kind of nice just to have, like, a snowy winter for once, for real. Play games all day. Harrow says, oh shit, that's cold. It's 47 degrees Celsius. I'd be grilled ribs. Yeah, no. I've gotten, like, 2 shades darker living out in Phoenix. It's pretty funny. It's not just a camera saturation effect. Like, this is literally how I look. But all right, let's do a thumbnail. I said we're gonna stop streaming, and we're still streaming. What do we want to do? We'll get the kaiju plushie and let them drink from my cup. Haru says, I thought it was hot for me already. I'm from Singapore, and it's 30 Celsius all year round. Yeah, I've heard that the weather out there is pretty good. That's cool. Yeah, I remember last time we talked, or not last time, but like I think a year ago, we were commenting back and forth. I saw you were from Singapore. That's cool. But yeah, we'll do a thumbnail real quick. But yeah. But if y'all don't mind, I think we'll call it here. I'm gonna go feed my cats and make some dinner, and then lock in on making this live shit. And Max Gamer says, you be skating right, so it's probably nice to skate year round. In Phoenix, yes. But here's the thing, is that it gets so hot that like right now, me and my buddy can't skate till like 8 p.m. But thankfully they keep the lights on later because they know how hot it is. But even then at like 8 p.m, I went skating, it was still 100 degrees outside, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was crazy. Which I guess for Hyrule, it'll be skating outside at like 8 p.m. and it's 38 degrees Celsius. So it's, it's tough, but you get through it, you get used to it. So yeah. Rose says, now that I know Arizona hits 47, I think it's supposed to deem the Earth inhabitable. Yeah, it is really hot. Yeah, without AC, it would be uninhabitable out here. But yeah, okay, we'll call it here. So yeah, we'll stream again on Sunday. So if you're free on Sunday, we'll be here hanging out, chilling, same old. But we stream an hour later on Sunday, so it'll be 6 p.m. Sunday in Los Angeles time. So yeah, Mexican Gamer, dude, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for talking about skating and stuff. Cool to catch you around. Catch you around Zaku. Catch you around Simply Adeo. Catch you around Hiroro. I have to live in a supermarket freezer stores. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, honestly, sometimes they feel really nice. But who is it? Ciao, Skyer, see ya, Fat Man, later. Mexican Gamer, see you, bros. Great to talk. Yeah, anytime, dude. Yeah, hit me up. And I'm gonna reply to your email like ASAP, just to send you the link. I'll just, I'll make it short. I'll just be like, here's a link. Ramuni, peace out, dude. But yeah, I think that's everyone, low key. Thanks for, and Swap the Deck if you're still watching, catch you around, dude. And who is it? Catch you around. And however, catch you around. But yeah, we'll be here Sunday. And see y'all then. Take it easy, y'all. Appreciate you. All right. Peace. Oh yeah, Anarchist Monkey, I'm sorry. Much love to you. Much love to you too. See you around. All right, cool. All right, peace everybody. Take it easy. See you on Sunday if you're free. All right, cool. Bye. Take it easy.